loving, I'm living, so we turning up. Yeah, we turning it up.
From the Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach studio, save thousands when you buy the Greenway Kia way. This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
It's time to wake up and let the weirdness begin. It's the KVJ show to start your morning. Kevin is the host, and his skin pigment is whiter than Casper the Ghost. Virginia sounds like this. Nickname Vicious Beast, so don't get her pissed. It's Jason, talks like a spaz, and they love to talk about Bigfoot and stats. So get ready, here we go. You're listening to 97.9 with the KVJ show.
Wow, look at who's back. What's going on, everybody? Here we go. Welcome to a whole new year of the KVJ show. Good morning.
We survived.
Yeah, we did. Absolutely.
New year, new you.
I'm going to punch you. I hate people that say that. It's a new year, new year.
I've seen a lot of that on social media.
Still going at it, huh?
A lot of changes.
Okay. Well, here we go. Hopefully everybody had a great break. We'll unpack everything we did for the last couple of weeks. The rest of the world, lots of stuff to get to here today, but it's nice to see you both survive. Suits, Denny's, everybody's all here. We're on KVJ TV.
I haven't even seen Suits yet.
Oh, yeah, he's in there.
He's in there?
He's in there running KVJ TV.
Get it, Suits.
Oh, yeah.
New
He's all
year, new
over it.
you, boo.
That's it.
I haven't seen, the only person I saw over the break was Kevin.
Yeah.
I haven't seen The Witch. I haven't seen Denny. Suits, 2 weeks.
I know, 2 weeks without each other? How do we survive? It's amazing, huh? So we'll unpack everything that everybody did. I know Virginia was gallivanting all over the place. We'll find out where she did. Jaybird had many bizarre things happen to him over the last 2 weeks. We'll unpack that. Everything else that everybody did. So we'll get to it. Also, coming up on the show, too, we're going to get back into a little Think Fast. Coming up about 7:15 this morning.
Ooh, post-break Think Fast.
Yeah.
A little rusty.
Yeah. We'll see how y'all are doing here today with that. Got Call 'em Outs back here on a Monday. I'm sure we got plenty of people to call out with everything that went on. Man, I was just kind of like looking at some stuff on social media and people starting off 2022 really mad.
Oh,
What are they mad at?
Everything. We'll unpack it with the Call 'em Outs coming up. Also, I think we're going to be bringing back some headphone karaoke today.
ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh, are we doing singles or are we doing duets together?
Singles.
Oh.
Yeah. You're singing on your own merit today. So that's going to happen right after 8 o'clock here today. So we got a lot to do. We are back for 2022. It is the KVJ show.
What are you thinking about? What are you thinking about? What's on your mind? Are you thinking about? What are you thinking about?
All right, getting right at it, Bird. What you got on your mind here today?
I try not to butt into people's personal business, even when I see something going on, I don't think this is going to end well.
Okay.
Now, there's somebody I know. We're going to keep names out of it, Virginia, because they're going to, who is it? This is a person that they started dating somebody, and 2 months into them dating this person, they got their name tattooed on their body. But they were talking about
Okay.
doing it before they did it, and I wanted to say something like, I don't know if this is going to end well, but I don't want to be a negative Nelly, so I should just listen to them. So let's fast forward. 3 months after the tattoo happened, they broke up.
Oh.
And now that name is on their body,
Yeah.
Where did they get it?
on their back.
Like a tramp stamp?
No, it's a dude. He got a girl's name on the back of his shoulder, and she broke up with him, and it's on his back still.
Damn.
I know. And I asked him, I go, do you really regret, how much do you regret that tattoo? He was very upset about it. He's very upset. And he's 38 years old, this person, okay? So he's old enough to know better. And he says he feels stupid because he got caught up in the emotion of just being in love right in the beginning. He said the emotion overwhelmed him, and he got inked.
It happens. Look at Pete Davidson. Remember he got an Ariana Grande tattoo? How'd that work out?
There's
Yeah.
certain things I think you have to almost kind of let pass the emotion right after a breakup. I don't know if you should get a tattoo right after a breakup. I don't think you should get a tattoo right after you're dating somebody. I think you have to let that emotion marinate a bit.
Yeah, some people will like to get a tattoo right after they break up to kind of signify their strength and independence. And, you know, hey, to me, it makes a lot more sense to do that post-breakup than it does in a relationship and you're all in love 2 months in.
That's what your boy Ben Affleck did. He did that rising phoenix on his back. How does that look?
Dudes getting tramp
Dumb.
stamps.
No, have you seen his tat?
I
That's
don't.
a big
I don't know that the
tat.
idea to get a tattoo was bad. I just think the tattoo and where he got it was bad.
He may have gotten that thing lasered too, because that was such an epic fail.
Yeah.
Everybody online made fun of him.
I know 3 people that have gotten a name and then they had to get it some kind of design or a cube or a bird on top of the name to change it into something else.
Yeah.
Just be mindful when the emotion hits hard.
Yeah. What you got on your mind today, Virginia?
Well, I'm having a boat day today. I'm so excited.
Boat day.
After we finish the show, I'm going to go meet up with some friends that I reconnected with on New Year's Eve. And they bought a big boat. And they're like, yeah, come on Monday. Come on the boat with us. We're going to have a whole family fun day. Mags is coming with me. I'm so excited.
Okay, that sounds like fun.
I'm getting nautical.
I'm sorry you had to come in here and do a show. We had to
I
step
know.
on all your fun.
You're kind of getting in the way of my nautical fun.
Yeah, that's just on vacation mode. But, am I correct? Is today a company holiday?
Yes.
Yeah, today is, yeah.
So are we the only ones in the building?
Yes.
Isn't it wonderful?
It is kind of neat. Kind of eerie, though.
Yeah. What I got on my mind here today, there's all kinds of celebrities in South Florida now because, we got the weather and you had the excitement of New Year's Eve and all that kind of stuff. And I don't know if you saw this, but Kevin Hart is going to be at the Palm Beach Improv all this week doing shows. So
I did see that.
he's kicking around the Palm Beaches. He's doing shows tonight through Thursday. Now, the last time he was in town doing this, he loves coming to Palm Beach for whatever reason and working out new material whenever he's got a special coming up. So he's doing 4 nights at the Improv, which means he's going to be kicking around Palm Beach. So I'm just kind of hoping maybe if I could find a way to run into him, I would love to get a photo of Kevin Hart.
I'm sure you could make that happen.
I'm wondering if I could.
I think if we took a poll, though, some people would be more excited to run into a Kevin Ralston.
You think so?
Yeah, I do.
It might just be too much Kevin for one picture.
It is. It's a lot of Kevin. It's a
Can we
small
handle
list.
that much Kevin in one photo?
Yeah, so I was thinking where he might be hanging out. I assume he's going to be probably around the downtown area. Hopefully he's going to go out, see some sights. We might have some Kevin Hart sightings here.
You said he likes to come down here and work things out with his routine. I was listening to some other comedians talk about how they don't go on stage with any written material. They go up there and just kind of write as they're going along. That's nerve-wracking to me.
I think every comedian's got a different process.
Yeah.
So it's how they do it. But typically before they get in front of the cameras for a Netflix special, they like to go work out material. And the Improv is one of those places, at least the one in Palm Beach. We got 3 Improvs here in South Florida. The one in Palm Beach, I think, might be the biggest room that they have. It's about 800 people, I think.
Gotcha.
So it's you got a good sample size. So if a room of 800 is not laughing at your jokes, it's probably not going to work in a bigger stage.
And you have still that intimate comedy club feel.
Right. Yeah.
Without, little numbers. They got big numbers.
Yeah, they do. Big numbers. So he's going to be kicking around. So just one of the many celebrities.
I wonder if he stays on Palm Beach Island, like at the Breakers.
He's got to be at the
Four
Breakers, right?
Seasons.
Yeah.
Like the Breakers would be the most convenient to the Improv.
Right.
And it's the nicest.
I figure that's where he is.
If I was Kevin Hart, I would be hole up at the Breakers.
Breakers is better than 4 Seasons?
I think so. And proximity. It's closer.
Right.
It'll get him right there to the Improv, easier, faster. Does he bring the fam? Are they at the hotel?
I don't know. I have a feeling he doesn't. I have a feeling that Kevin Hart comes to South Florida by himself.
And he works.
Sometimes. Remember, he played a little too much in Miami that one time. You remember that?
Don't be an Alexis cuddling with a girl. Don't do it.
Yeah, but I have a feeling he's not staying in Miami, and then because that's a pretty long drive every single day to do a stand-up show. So I imagine he's staying in the Palm Beaches. Be my guess. So I don't know if anybody's seen Kevin Hart or any other celebrities. Because I know with New Year's Eve, you had celebrities all over the place. You had Kanye was in town doing a surprise New Year's Eve show. Jason Aldean was on Palm Beach at Mar-a-Lago. Miley Cyrus. And what was odd, too, was Miley Cyrus did that New Year's Eve show with Pete Davidson, who was dating Kim Kardashian, who used to be married to Kanye West. And so they were all in Miami.
Interesting.
It was kind of odd, yeah.
Did
Like I
Miley
said,
lose her top?
she did.
Was this
Yeah.
on purpose? Was this a stunt?
I have a feeling she went on stage with a really flimsy top that fell apart, but you had to know trying that on, there's a good chance this thing's going to break anyway. She was doing everything she could to try to be naked on stage. And I was really kind of surprised because if you were looking at all the different New Year's Eve specials, they all had their own different tones. You know, one of them was country, one of them was just Seacrest, and you know what you get with Seacrest.
Snooze fest.
And then the Miley one was trying to be as edgy as they possibly could be.
That's right. I was watching a little bit of that, and it was kind of odd.
Pete Davidson
Yeah.
was like every other word out of his mouth was like, "Oh, it's a little edgy," you know. And then you got Miley, who's topless on stage, and she had to run and get a blazer thrown on her. So yeah, it was just kind of interesting, all the different specials going on. So there's a lot of interesting stuff happening in South Florida. So if anybody's seen Kevin Hart, please let me know and say, "Hey, you need to take a photo with this dude."
The KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
You know your closet well, but what does it sound like? Yes, your closet. Does it whisper your taste? Does it scream your taste? The new Stitch Fix Freestyle, your personalized store, gets to know your unique style and fit. Its selection transforms to show you only the looks and trends you'll love. With a store that evolves alongside your taste, your closet will scream, "So you," without actually screaming. Introducing Stitch Fix Freestyle for women and men, your personalized store. We're so you.
We're talking to Mark Stieber, Chief Tax Officer with Jackson Hewitt. What's the largest change taxpayers need to know about this tax season?
A lot to pick from on that with law changes and life changes, but if I had to pick my biggest one, the child tax credit for taxpayers with dependent children is huge. It's double or triple the size it used to be. There are advanced payments. You don't have to have tax. It's fully refundable. The child tax credit is the single largest taxpayer change for this year. For more information on your taxes, your largest single financial transaction, visit jacksonhewitt.com.
Hey, Carrie, we need that tax report by tomorrow. Hey, Bobby, get me that expenses.
For Hari's accounting firm, client growth is
I know
exponential.
we're a couple of accountants short.
He
but
needs whip-smart accountants at whiplash speed.
Hey, so why aren't these receivables matching up?
Indeed can help him hire great people fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. Instant Match instantly connects you with quality candidates whose resumes on Indeed match your sponsored job description. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
Follow your passion. Become a technician, entrepreneur, creator, innovator, or visionary. Be brave. We know things won't always go our way, but together we find the way. You set your goals and Palm Beach State College will take you there. We believe in you. Be what you want to be.
Find your power today. Visit palmbeachstate.edu to apply now and speak to a representative. Spring classes begin on January 11th. Don't wait to level up at Palm Beach State College.
Rib Roundup is back. Saturday, March 5th, starring Florida's own Jake Owen. Live at the I Think Financial Amphitheater with CMA new male vocalist of the year, Jimmy Allen. And Jamison Rogers. Plus, Elvie Shane, Priscilla Block, Callista Clark, Connor Smith, and more. 2 stages of live new country and plenty to see and do for everyone. Tickets and complete details now at newcountry1031.com.
I'm sure you spent so much of the tail end of 2021 running around doing all kinds of stuff for everybody else. But now here we are in the new year, and wouldn't it be nice to do something for yourself? Yeah, put yourself first. Now that you took care of everybody else in December, take care of you in January. My friends at the Aqua Plastic Surgery Center are ready to help you feel your best, look your best. It doesn't matter what you're looking to do. Everything under the sun, from the big stuff like the mommy makeovers all the way to the little stuff like the Botox, they do it all with expert precision. The Aqua Plastic Surgery team is experienced. Dr. Rankin runs the show, but everybody's on the same page. They are amazing. They care about their patients, and they want you to live your best life. So do yourself a favor. Go online today, aquaplasticsurgery.com. Great before and after pictures and wonderful testimonies right there at aquaplasticsurgery.com.
Have you been trying to get pregnant without success? If so, you're not alone. Approximately 1 in 8 couples have difficulty getting pregnant. As a woman ages, her chances of getting pregnant start to decline, so time is of the essence. Call IVF Florida at 954-247-6200. Schedule a telemedicine consultation with one of their specialists. IVF Florida physicians have helped couples achieve their dreams of parenthood since 1986 and provide comprehensive and personalized fertility services that you can start from your home. Call 954-247-6200 or visit IVFFlorida.com.
Without the ones like you, who work tirelessly to keep things running, everything would suddenly stop. Hospitals, factories, schools, and power plants, they all depend on you. No matter the weather, emergency, or time of day, you're the ones who get it done. At Grainger, we're here for you 24/7 with supplies and solutions for every industry and access to product specialists ready to help. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Tobacco-Free Florida has many free ways to help you quit nicotine. From free 2-week starter kits of quit aids to free cessation services like Phone Quit and Group Quit. We're even trying out new motivational tactics.
You're the greatest quitter. He's tobacco's greatest quitter. He's tobacco's greatest quitter of all.
Or maybe we'll just stick to the ways we know work. Visit tobaccofreeflorida.com or call 1-877-YOU-CAN-NOW for free nicotine patches.
Do you feel overwhelmed when it comes to handling your personal finances? Credit Karma is here to help you make those big calls with more confidence. Go to creditkarma.com/loan offers to find the loan for you. That's creditkarma.com/loan offers.
Live Christmas trees smell great and look beautiful, but after the holidays, what do you do with them? In unincorporated Palm Beach County, you can place your live tree at the curb on your regular yard waste collection day. Just remove all the decorations. Learn more at SWA.org.
I love the team at Cooling Advisors. Here's the thing that sets them apart. You know, when it comes to AC repair guys, not all of them are built the same. Cooling Advisors is family owned and operated, over 70 years of experience, and they care more about customer service than any other aspect of their business. They want you to be happy. They want you to tell your friends, wow, Cooling Advisors did it right. So if you're thinking about a new AC, maybe your system's on its last leg, coolingadvisors.com is the name that you need to know. Go online today, see the hundreds and hundreds of 5-star reviews at coolingadvisors.com.
If you've been involved in a car accident, call me, Mark Anajar, at the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733 and take back control of your life.
Office in West Palm Beach.
Car wreck, Gordon and Partners, 333-3333.
Check out KVJ TV on YouTube or just log on to kvjshow.com to watch the show now. Powered by Cleveland Clinic, where every life deserves world-class care. Now, back to the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
Well, here we are back after a 2-week-long break. I pretty much just stayed in my bed for 2 weeks. It's nice, though. Virginia was all over the place. My gosh, you were gallivanting around. Now, you missed the actual last day that we had all together in 2021 because you were out sick.
I was convinced I had the COVID.
You thought for sure you were done with that.
I was sure of it. I went on that Friday. I couldn't speak. I'd been struggling a little bit during the week, but I just thought I had a little head cold or something, and I was in denial. You know how you just try to convince yourself that I'm going to be okay, I'm going to fight through. It's the last week of work. I got to fight through. And Thursday, I felt like, and then Friday, I couldn't talk. I was like so short of breath that I couldn't catch my breath to speak. And that's a problem when you work on the radio. Yeah. So I went to MD Now, and, you know, they do the PCR test. But that takes like 48 hours to get your results back.
Right, yeah.
And, you know, Mama don't have time for that. So I did the PCR test.
Okay.
And I said, okay, that is the gold standard of COVID testing. I'll wait 2 days and they'll let me know. But in the meantime, let me try to wrangle myself one of those rapid tests, which I did. So I went to one of those places that does monoclonal antibodies because I thought I had the COVID. And so I was like, all right, let's just get these monoclonal antibodies and jack up my, fighting mechanism in my body and not have to lose the whole Christmas vacation. Well, they do a rapid test before they give you the antibodies, and they're like, you don't have COVID. I was like, are you sure? I feel like I have COVID.
Please, give me COVID, damn it.
Please. I tell you I have COVID.
I convinced myself I had COVID, and they're like, no, you don't have it. I was like, well, now what?
People do want to know, are you still drinking Kahlua in your coffee?
I'm not.
Okay.
I didn't even have coffee this morning. I woke up feeling good.
Okay. So no corona for you? You didn't have the Omicron or anything like that?
No, when the PCR came back, that was negative too. So I guess I just had a basic cold. Those do still exist, as the doctor told me at MD Now.
Okay. All right. So that was all good. So that didn't keep you from going, because I know you were talking about going to Kissimmee. You're going to go to Gaylord Palms.
Yes.
And then you went and stayed there. You went to Universal as well.
We did. We went to Elf, the whole thing at Gaylord Palms, where they set up. You felt like you were in Elf the movie. It
Okay.
was so cool. If you love the movie Elf, they really did a good job of recreating like the gimbal scene with the mailroom scene. They recreated the snowball fight scene. It was really cool.
Okay, that is kind of cool. And Universal was good?
Universal was great.
Did you go while you were there at Gaylord? Did
Yeah.
you do them all in one? Okay.
Yep. Did them all in one. Did one day of Universal and then one day of Gaylord and then chilled in the hotel one day.
Okay.
Did you go to the Gaylord Palms buffet?
I did not. I know you would be so sad to hear that, but it was too crowded. There was so many people at the buffet area. I was like, ugh.
Okay. You weren't feeling it.
No, I wasn't in a buffet mood.
Well, I mean, if you wanted COVID so bad, that might be the place to go get it.
That feels like where you get COVID, like
Yeah.
a super crowded buffet where everybody's like on top of each other, breathing the same space.
That's kind of where you needed to be. And then on top of going to Kissimmee, you also went to New York City over the break?
I did.
Okay.
I took Mags up there. That was one of her Christmas presents.
Was Mags and her boyfriend up there?
Yes. So it was originally supposed to be me, Mags, her boyfriend, and her boyfriend's mom.
Okay.
And I was like jazzed about that because it's like two moms, two kids,
Yeah.
The moms can drink and have fun. The kids
Right.
can do what they want. But then her boyfriend's mom had to work. And so then it was just me with two kids, which is not as fun.
Where did he stay?
We stayed Midtown East. So I found a nice hotel called the Afina. It wasn't fancy, but it was big enough for all of us, which we needed.
But does he stay on the couch?
Yes, he stayed on the sofa bed.
Okay.
And me and Mags took the king bed.
I gotta ask the tough questions because
Sure, yeah.
people are gonna want to know, where did he stay at? What's going on?
I want to figure out how you did all that.
Yeah, it was fun. It was a great thing. And Mags kept looking at me and saying, thank you so much, Mom, for bringing me here. This is like my dream come true for a Christmas trip. And she had never got the full Rockefeller Center, ice skating, all
Okay.
that. So she got to do all that, and she was so grateful.
Okay. That's all kind of good. You did all the big old sites there.
We did.
And she's going boating today, so I mean, she's
living a great life.
She's living her best life.
I know.
You can come with me if you want on the boat. Let me know. I'll call.
Okay.
Every time I'm on a boat with you, something horribly goes wrong. No offense, I love you, but we don't have good boat energy together.
I'm not driving this boat, so.
I think now Denny's, he left town as well. He went to Colorado, so he did some gallivanting.
First time I've seen Denny's in over 2 weeks.
Was he in Colorado when they had all those fires? Because I was watching that on TV.
Yeah.
Going, oh man, I hope Denny's isn't anywhere near these devastating Colorado fires.
And it was snowing, so it was. You don't typically think forest fires and snow is a combination, but both of them were going on.
What the F, Mother Nature?
So it was a weird year in Colorado because, first off, it was the first time I've ever been in Colorado where I could go outside during December with a sweater on, open. It was 72 degrees the whole time I was there.
I heard in Alaska it was
Yeah.
in the high 60s. It was the hottest it's ever been in Alaska.
So they had a winter like that, but unfortunately a lot of the water from Colorado comes from snowfall in the mountains, and then when it melts, it repopulates the rivers and it flows into the aqueducts, all that fun stuff. But there was none this year, and
So
it was
dry.
warm. It was very dry. So when it started snowing, if there was anything that caused a spark or anything, it would start a fire. There wasn't enough moisture in the air to put out the fire. So it's pretty common for Colorado to have some pretty big fires out there. So
Really?
this year
Okay.
was real bad.
It was so sad. So many people lost their homes.
Yeah, I remember the year I left Colorado, there was a giant fire that burned for probably about 4 days. And it slowly spreads. I mean, it must have burnt over 150 houses and a ranch. It was pretty rough.
Fires have nothing to do with the legalization of marijuana?
No.
Yeah, there's a lot of fires in Colorado.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're no joke out there.
Okay, that's good. Did you do anything crazy over the break, Denny's?
So I started off in Colorado. I mean, I'm sure it was no surprise to everyone, but there was a lot of cancellation flights. So just navigating the airports this year was quite a task.
Thousands of flights got canceled.
Yeah.
Every airline got kicked in the shorts.
We were fortunate that none of our flights got canceled, but 2 of them got diverted to a different place.
Oh, that's no fun.
Yeah, so I guess the flight that we took, in order to prevent cancellations, they were sending people to their hub airport, which was Dallas for us. We went to Dallas like 3 times this year. Yes. But that's where they were diverting everyone because I guess they have a large hub out there for the airline that
You
we
were
took.
trying to go to New York. You went to Dallas.
So we were going to go to New York, but then the whole family went to Arkansas, so we diverted to Arkansas, which I had never been to. In fact, I put up a picture on social media over the break of me coming out of a bomb shelter. It was in one of the guys' backyards, an old 1940s bomb shelter.
That was cool.
I went down there.
Is that what that was?
Yes,
Okay.
it was a big metal room buried in the ground, and it had a giant hatch. You had to spin a wheel to open. It was awesome. And you go down there, and it had like supply racks and chairs for sitting out giant storms or bombs.
Some people that some of these new houses, they're making these modern day bomb shelters, and they are cool looking.
I've never seen one, and this thing was antiqued, but it was very cool. But it was a whole room down there that you can stay in. The only thing that's weird is when you close and seal it, it has a little tube for air, but aside from that, it's pitch black. It's very dark and echoey. Wow. It was like being in a small prison cell.
So if you really were writing out a whole bombing that had happened, would you be killing your family within like a day?
It probably sat 4 uncomfortably in there. So.
4 uncomfortable.
Yeah, I mean,
It was built back in the day.
that's what I think. People were smaller in the 40s, so
okay.
everybody could fit in there. But
A
yeah,
lot more tiny back then.
you would not want to be in there now. But
Okay.
it was a weird experience. I don't know if you guys have been to Arkansas, but it's such a
Never been.
It's a combination of. It's so hard to explain. It's almost like a combination of the South and North. The people are a mixture of both. They have Southern accents.
Okay.
Very Southern accents, which I didn't
kind of mid-range.
expect. Yeah. It was
Okay.
just a weird...
little twangy.
It's a mix of everything. Yeah, it's almost like 4 states combined into one.
Okay.
The people... It was an odd place.
Sounds like I need to get to Arkansas.
It's worth checking out just because of how it looks. It looks kind of like New Jersey with Southerners. I don't know how to explain it.
You're not selling it good.
Yeah. That's about the best I could sell it, though.
Sell job.
That's about the best I could do, though.
And of course, Jaybird had a very interesting break. Now, lots of interesting things that went on with you, Jaybird. I saw that you did have family in. Your niece came in from Jersey. That was kind of nice.
My niece Lulu, who I haven't seen. I've only met her one time before, and she is adorable. I got to spend a lot of time with her.
That's cool.
Yeah, it was very cool. Yeah, I got to see a lot of family. I got to spend a lot of time with people I haven't seen in a while, so that was all great.
Okay, and this is the family you like?
This is the family. Yeah, it's the Rhode Island family we've kind of have issues with.
Okay.
Yeah, Rhode Island people.
This wasn't the Rhode
This is
Island
not the
people.
Rhode
Okay,
Island people.
okay.
This is the good part of the family.
This is the good part, yes.
Yeah. But apparently Jaybird had some typical Jaybird things happen to him. Now, you've got a list here, and only one of these things did not happen to you during the break.
Yes, 4 of the 5 did happen.
4 of the 5 did happen. Which one did not? Okay, Virginia, here are our options here. Okay, these are all things that could have happened to Jaybird during our break. He drove off with the gas nozzle still in his gas tank while at a gas station.
I think I've seen this show before. Is this a rerun?
This is, yeah.
Some of these could be repeat offenders.
That's why people listening to our replays the last 2 weeks didn't know if it was live or not. And today, they're like, oh man, they're in replay again.
No, I swear it's January 3rd, y'all.
We could have repeat offenders.
He put his own items in somebody else's shopping cart and then walked off, causing a very awkward moment.
You've done that too.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps.
Okay.
Perhaps not.
A bird crapped on Jaybird's face, and then he went out, played the lottery, and he won because of it. Okay, did that really happen to Jaybird over the break? He went to a popular sub shop, and he saw 2 giant roaches crawl into the soda fountain. Okay. And Jaybird lost his phone and had to drive over an hour to Vero Beach to get it when it was finally located. Okay, that's a lot of tough stuff to happen to you.
It's tough, right?
That
I
is
made it
tough.
tough this time.
That is tough. Well, it's just a lot of tough stuff to have happen to you. So 4 of those 5 things really did happen. Which is the one that did not? What would you guess, Virginia?
I'm hoping that the bird didn't crap on his face because that is so intense.
But then he played the lottery and won.
I know.
I mean, look at that Powerball today. It's 500 million plus.
I'm going bird crap.
That's the fake one.
That's the fake one.
I was going to go with the same thing. What do you think, Denny's?
I was feeling that one, but just to be different, I might do the Vero. Driving up to Vero for a phone.
His phone belongs in Vero. That one is guaranteed to be true.
That was the only one you weren't worried about.
2 hours from your house? Yeah, that makes all the sense in the world.
Uh-huh. Okay, so which one of these did not happen? That's what we'll find out coming up here in a second. Starting off the new year with a new song poll. Which of these songs do you want to hear? If you're watching us on KVJ TV, if you go to YouTube, we put up these song polls, so you get to pick the next tune that we play. Is it going to be Imagine Dragons' Demons? Big old classic from a couple years ago. Dua Lipa's new song with Elton John, Cold Heart. Or Ed Sheeran, Bad Habits. We got to close voting on all 3. Which one do you think is in the lead? If you had to take a guess.
Bad Habits.
Yeah, I agree.
Think Ed Sheeran, Bad Habits?
Totally.
Okay, you are not right.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
I'm a thing.
Yeah. No, people want to hear Dua Lipa with Elton John. It's kind of a mashed together song called Cold Heart, getting 40% of the vote on the KVJ TV song poll.
Hard done by you. Some things look better, baby. Just passing through.
Okay, so which one of these things didn't happen to Jaybird during our little break for the holidays? Okay, so all these things sound very annoying, very troublesome. A lot of them sound like they've already happened to Jay Bird, but only one of them did not. Did he drive off with the gas nozzle still in his gas tank? Did he put his items at a grocery store in somebody else's cart, walked off, causing an awkward moment? Did a bird poo on his face, but then he went out and played the lottery and won? Did he go to a popular sub shop and see 2 giant roaches crawling into the soda fountain, or did he lose his phone and had to drive to Vero Beach to get it? Okay, so Virginia, you and I both think the one that didn't happen is the bird crapping on his face, and then he played the lottery and won, because it just seems too positive.
I understand your thought process.
Just seems like things are going well for me. That just doesn't happen. That'd be my guess. Denny's, it said maybe just to be different, it was you losing the phone. Which one did not actually happen, Jay Bird?
The one that did not happen was me driving off the gas nozzle. That did
Really?
not happen. Everything else happened.
Okay.
Yeah, the bird crapping, I didn't win anything. I won another free ticket.
Okay.
The scratch off. I'm a scratch off kind of guy when I play the lottery.
I got you. Okay.
But I figured you guys would think, oh, he didn't win the lottery. It's too positive. I was thinking that too.
Okay. Yeah.
But yeah, I only won a free ticket. But everything else did happen there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was going to say, because if you won the Powerball,
well, I would still be here.
You still be here
if
today?
If I win the Powerball,
rubbing it in, dancing around?
No, not rubbing it in. Yeah. We would be talking about taking this show to a different area, a studio where we could do stunts again. And
oh my gosh, where I could actually see Virginia.
World domination.
Well, having all that money, then being able to do stuff on the air. That's fun, because then if a boss tells you, we could be our own boss at that point.
Oh my gosh,
yeah.
$522 million. Tonight's drawing.
Oh my God!
You playing, Virginia?
I might. I hadn't even realized that it was going on, but since you brought it up, I like signs, and I think if I get a sign like Kevin saying, "Are you playing?" I should play.
Oh, that's good enough.
Let's do it together. We
All
did this
right.
last time.
I love it.
Now, how'd it go?
We're still here.
Okay.
Still singing for
no
our
world
supper.
domination.
Okay. So you put your items in somebody else's cart?
Yeah, and I was wondering if it was a KVJ Nation or because I put the items in the cart and started walking away, and I realized it. I go, "Oh, I'm so sorry," and then she goes, "Probably too many vegetables, right?" And I go, "Oh yeah,
probably too many vegetables."
So I figured she listens to the program.
He looked down and saw broccoli and knew it was all wrong.
This can't be right.
This is wrong.
I was
This is
walking away,
not
I go,
me.
I think she might listen.
This is not me. You saw 2 giant roaches going into a soda fountain?
I did. It was pretty gnarly, and they went underneath the little corner of where the sign is on where you get the fountain, so they could go under and hide. And if there's 2,
They had a roach motel in there.
there's probably a family, and it was kind of weird. It didn't look that dirty in there.
It's very deceiving. You never know. You try to go in there, and we always talk about that. I gave that list one time about how you can tell you might be in a dirty restaurant. And there are just some places that disguise it well. You don't know. Those roaches are tricky. And there's got to be some kind of formula, right? Because whenever I see a roach, it's always like roach times how many equals the actual amount of roaches that are there. Because there's never just one roach. It's not like, hey, I'm just a roach by myself passing through. If you see one roach out in plain view, there's got to be, 100 more?
Well, if I saw 2 that were out and there were people around...
Yeah.
If I'm seeing 2 and there's that going on, what happens when those lights go out?
There's
and
actually got to
everyone's
be
gone?
200.
At least.
I'm thinking that's the ratio. I'm completely making this up, but it feels right. When you see one roach, there's another 100 somewhere else.
I left. I was out.
I
couldn't do it.
Did you say anything, or did you just kind of just walk right out?
I left.
Yeah, I just walked right out.
Yeah.
Okay.
It could be that they have like a dirty neighbor, because this happens where you could have a sub shop and you totally keep your stuff clean and pristine, but then you have a neighbor next door who's like a gross pizza shop, and he gets roaches, and then you get roaches by proximity.
Well, they had that issue in the Village Boulevard area where we go shopping all the time. There was several restaurants on the list of not having all of their stuff in order.
And I ate at one of them yesterday.
You did?
Yeah, and I kept thinking about that.
Yeah, see?
But I still went.
But did you enjoy the experience?
I did.
No, I wonder which one it was. I'm asking during commercial. People always want the names of it. We don't give the names just because we don't want that heat.
Well, I was thinking about it because doesn't every restaurant at some point maybe have a little bit of an issue because it's so tough to keep clean that it could be a neighbor. It may not necessarily be their fault.
But if you see a roach or 2 visible during your dining experience, it ruins it. I'm sorry. I don't think there's an excuse for that.
No, at that time, if you see it at that time, you got to go. And then you lost your phone. How did it wind up in Vero Beach?
Okay, don't ever leave your phone in a Uber car. I left it in an Uber. It takes you a long time to get it back. And you have to go through an email. You have to talk to Uber and all this stuff. So several hours later, I had to drive to Vero and meet the Uber driver at a gas station because they live in Vero.
Oh, that's tough.
It was awful. That was awful.
That
was the worst. Out of anything on the list, the bird pooping was...
That sounds like the worst. Did you guys watch any movies over the break? Because that was one of the things that I love to do, because we've got, for the first time ever, it's the only 2 weeks of the year where you actually really have truly free time to be like, what does Kev want to do today? And I had so many movies that had kind of piled up, so I went through a whole bunch of movies.
I did a lot of shows. I watched the new Boba Fett.
Okay.
Cobra Kai, I'm done with.
I want to get a review on that because people were asking about that. I went to go see the new Spider-Man.
Oh, how was that?
It was big. I'm going to give you my thoughts on that because there's one thing about that movie that really bothers me. I'm just kind of curious if it bothered anybody else. I'll tell you about it next.
From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center. If you've been in an accident, call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
Live life on the bright side with Brightline trains connecting Miami, Fort Lauderdale, and West Palm Beach. Visit GoBrightline.com and enjoy your ride. We have a crash to keep an eye out for right now in Broward County. This one on 95 northbound right at Griffin Road. Look for 2 left lanes blocked in the area. Traffic service of Palm Beach Mitsubishi. I'm Suits 379 WRMF.
Palm Beach Mitsubishi has a limited amount of new Outlanders coming in before the end of January. Don't wait and miss out. Reserve yours today. Palm Beach Mitsubishi, across from the Palm Beach Airport. PalmBeachMitsubishi.com.
Well, hello there. I am the Guitar Hotel. I have over 3,000 of the newest slot machines and nearly 200 table games with real cards and real dealers. Come experience my incredible lineup of restaurants, bars, and of course, Hard Rock Live. Or spend a day soaking up the sun in my 18 acres of poolside paradise. I can't wait to meet you. Visit hardrockholly.com to find out more.
If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, please call 1-888-ADMIT-IT.
If you're looking to drop some weight, maybe you indulged a little too much over the holidays, Squeezed.com juice cleanses are a great way to do it. They taste great. They give you all the vitamins and nutrition that you need, but you just drop the weight like 5, 6, 7 pounds. How long can you last? That's how much weight you're going to lose. More every single day on a Squeezed.com juice cleanse.
This is the time of year where people are going to try to lose weight, and everybody I'd ever talked to did squeeze 6 to 9 pounds easily. And if you do the maintenance juice like I have, I lost 30 pounds last year and I've kept it off with Squeezed.
All you have to do is go online right now, Squeezed.com. Everything on the site is still 25% off. So order today and get it. Squeezed.com juice cleanses.
We buy any car. We buy any car. We buy any car. Any.
Did you know trading in your car at a dealer could cost you money? A recent study found consumers who trade in their car pay an average of $990 more. So don't trade in. Sell it to We Buy Any Car. Learn more and get your free online valuation now at WeBuyAnyCar.com.
Find out how much your car's worth at We Buy Any Car.
I am attorney Louis Sosa. At Rosenthal Levy, Simon & Sosa, we have been fighting for the injured for over 35 years. If you have been in a car accident, had a slip and fall, or have been injured at work, we will fight to help you. Offices in West Palm Beach and Port St. Lucie. Open 7 days a week. Visit RosenthalLevy.com.
Now through January 6th, join a clean and spacious Planet Fitness for zero enrollment and only $10 a month. With tons of equipment and free fitness training, it's the perfect place for everybody to work out.
Even me, mister. I'm so stressed I grind my teeth more than most people grind coffee.
Especially you. Give your anxiety-clenched jaw a rest.
My molars will be so happy.
Start feeling fit-tacular today. Join in club or at planetfitness.com. Zero enrollment, $10 a month, cancel anytime. Deal ends January 6th. See club for details.
so many cars, and when everybody else is struggling to get inventory, they have it at offleaseonly.com. So many cars in the inventory waiting for you now. You're not going to find a better car buying transaction either. I love the upfront pricing. I love the transparent, no haggle, no hassle deal. You go in, you get the car of your dreams, and you can even start the process online and save yourself so much time. They care about your time, and they know it's precious. And at Off Lease Only, they don't want you to waste the whole day in the dealership. I appreciate that. You go online today and check out the inventory. It's massive. offleaseonly.com.
South Florida weather is 15 seconds away from the H. Gregg West Palm Beach Weather Center.
Inventory shortage? Not at hgregg.com West Palm Beach. Currently holding one of the largest inventories in the state. Have a car you'd like to trade in? They want it. Just bring it. Visit hgregg.com today on Military Trail.
Your WPTV First Alert forecast calls for temperatures this morning in the upper 60s, some rain and clouds to start off the day as a cold front moves in. Clearing skies throughout the afternoon with highs in the mid to upper 70s and less humidity. I'm WPTV First Alert meteorologist Katya Hall for 97.9 WRMF.
This report is sponsored by Valvoline Instant Oil Change.
It's 2022. Time for a change? Then get to Valvoline Instant Oil Change, where our experts go the extra mile. Drive in for a 15-minute premium stay in your car oil change today. Go to getyouroilchange.com for 50% off.
What's hot now on the KVJ Show?
Hey, we got something really cool going on right now with the 97.9 WRMF app. If you listen to KVJ or WRMF for 22 hours in the month of January, you could win $1,000. That's how you get an entry, by tagging in 22 hours. So if you're going to listen to KVJ, listen on the WRMF app, and you'll start getting credit, which could get you money. Cold hard cash. It's free to download. Just go to your app store and look for the WRMF app. Download it today and start winning.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
One of the things I loved during our break was having time to watch all these movies. They started to stockpile up things that I wanted to see. So I kind of started to go through them. And there were some good movies that opened up because you got the holidays. Spider-Man No Way Home is massive. It made another $52.7 million over the weekend. It's already the 10th biggest film in history with $609.9 million.
Wow.
Making some cash.
Did you love it?
I watched it and it was good. And I had seen the other two. It's solid. In fact, I would say now, as far as a Spider-Man trilogy, this is the best one. Because the one that had Toby, whatever his name was,
Maguire.
Yeah, I thought was good. The first two were really solid in that series. The third one really kind of lost me. And so I would say that this is the best Spider-Man series that I had. Now, I want to talk about it in a way that I don't want to ruin anything, but the one thing about it is I walked out, it's great action, the characters are good, you like them together, all that kind of stuff is amazing. The action is fantastic. But somebody did text us in because I was kind of curious if somebody else still has the lingering problem I do with the new Spider-Man movie. I don't think this is a spoiler, but I'm just kind of giving you the alert that if you don't want to know anything about it, tune out for a second. Everything in this movie that happened didn't have to happen. And I'll basically leave it at that. There's the whole real concept of the movie is just massively flawed. That if you take a second to just think about it, you're going, wait a minute, this whole movie actually doesn't make any sense. The reason why they did everything in the movie, really, there was no reason to do any of it. So that was the big problem that I had. So in a sense, you were kind of there. You took a 2.5 hour ride, really for nothing, but like, okay, right. It was an enjoyable ride. It was odd, but it's kind of like you just went, you ever gotten in the car and you don't really ever go anywhere and you just come back home, you're like, okay, we're here. But it was a lovely drive.
Is he selling it to you?
No.
Yeah, you're not selling it to
I'm not supposed to be selling it to you. I'm just telling you what I think of it.
No, I'm just saying, I'm trying to think of it. I'm getting excited to listen or to watch it, and I'm definitely not.
I definitely wasn't going to watch it. Now I'm going to go out of my way to make sure I don't see it.
Well, it's doing great, and people seem to enjoy it. Now, there's this element that I think you have to do, and I often hate when I get too critical on some movies, and you're like, come on. Because it's a movie and it's supposed to be an escape. I finally got to watch that Red Notice on Netflix. It's the one that has Gal Gadot, whatever you say.
It's Gadot.
Gadot. It had The Rock in it, had Ryan Reynolds in it. I really like that movie. But that movie at the same time has some serious issues. You're like going, there's no way this is, not even close to happening. But so I would put Spider-Man No Way Home with that, where if you go in there saying, okay, don't try to overthink it, Kev, because I hate when I do that sometimes, because this isn't a movie that you overthink.
Sometimes they make it to where you do. If it's such a glaringly bad flaw, you do have to look at it.
I did think that it was this Spider-Man No Way Home, and people are loving it and enjoying it. Like I said, it's a good ride, and if you're enjoying the movies, it's fun. But I hate when I walk down, like going, and I was talking to my son, like going, can you explain this to me? Because the whole premise of the movie just now doesn't make any sense to me. And he really couldn't explain. We're like, oh, had a good time. It just didn't make any sense to me.
Because usually if you give a bad critique of a movie, the people let you know about your critique if it's bad. You know what I mean?
And I want to do it without giving away the whole movie. I'm just curious. So if you felt the same way about Spider-Man, you can go into the chat or you can, text it into us. So I'm kind of curious because the person who texts that in, everything that happened didn't have to happen. It's pretty true.
Because you got to be careful, Virginia. When you rip on a superhero movie, you got to have thick skin because they will come after you. They will.
They have got so many superhero movies coming out because, they do the trailers. They've got a new one that's out there with some guy that he starts out with a sickly, diseased doctor, and then all of a sudden he gets bit by a bat or something like that. But he's not Batman. He just has Batman strength. Like it seems like every major A-list actor in Hollywood has their own Marvel character now.
So not Batman, Batboy?
It's like Morbid or something like that is his name. It's the name of the doctor's name. If you're one of those big Marvel dorks, it's I'm sure one of those sideline characters.
Someone's screaming at the radio right now. It's Dr. Morbid, Kevin.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm not in that same category with you, so I can't commit to it. Yeah, Nate said the same thing. Yeah, like Kevin said, it was a good movie, but all that happened didn't have to happen in Spider-Man. But go and don't try to think about it. It's one of those things, go watch it, don't think about it. Same thing with Red Notice. I loved it, and I thought it was cute. They're really good together. Ryan Reynolds is awesome. And the thing that's awesome to look for, if you watch the movie Red Notice on Netflix, it's, where they're art thieves and that kind of stuff. That's the whole premise of it. But 2 different times, Ryan Reynolds and The Rock, each time they sit down to have a drink. What do you think they were drinking?
His tequila.
His tequila and Ryan Reynolds'
gin.
Yeah.
Aviation and whatever
his
Rock
character
tequila.
pours himself a drink and it gets the aviation, and The Rock gets a shot at a bar and it's his tequila. So it's just, one big commercial. I also watched Don't Look Up on Netflix. That is a pretty interesting movie, and that had debuted. If you go on to Netflix and you check it out, it's pretty much the #1 trending thing. It's the movie. It's got Leo DiCaprio, Jennifer Lawrence is in it, Ariana Grande's in it, Meryl Streep is in it, Chris Evans is in it, Jonah Hill is in it. So the cast is amazing. And it's one of those where you have to... It's really a social commentary. It's a spoof is the whole movie. They call it a dark comedy, so it's kind of sick and twisted, but it's very entertaining. And I thought that was really good. So if you want to watch a couple of movies, you can check those out. And if you want to go back to some classics, I watched those Bourne movies again. I haven't seen them for a while. And yeah, all he does is run from people for 4 movies, but it's still really entertaining.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I watched. Now, Jaybird, you said you watched Cobra Kai. Would you say the new season is good?
I love it, but I'm a big Cobra Kai Karate Kid fan. They brought back my all-time favorite character, Terry Silver. People are nervous. I'm going to spoil it. I won't do any spoils. So I'll just say it's definitely worth the ride if you're a Karate Kid Cobra Kai fan.
That's what we're just trying to say.
New characters are introduced, so I know some people get annoyed when that happens. You can tell that they are developing more storylines because they signed a deal where they've got more seasons they're going to be doing.
I think
Netflix.
it's a goldmine for them now,
It
right?
is. Oh, I can't believe it's happening.
Well, you love the way they do it, too.
They do it they know how to please the fans. They bring back a lot of old characters. And the same thing with Boba Fett. I watched the first episode of that.
You said it was great.
I loved it.
Yeah.
But
I've always got to time it out because we get Disney Plus once a year for about 48 hours. And it's always when they come out with the new Mandalorian or this Boba Fett. So I got to wait till that happens, get it, and then drop it again.
Well, just do what the Sinicki's do and go onto my account. She's got 9 people on my account.
She does.
Yeah.
She just keeps adding to it.
And it hasn't gone up, so jump on.
Jump on in. So there you go. All right. Any thoughts on anything like that? Did you watch anything good over the break, Virginia?
I really didn't.
New York City.
I
She
lived.
was gallivanting.
I was out.
You were out running around. Bert and I were just being couch potatoes. All right. Any thoughts? 877 979 WRMF.
From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center. If you've been in an accident, call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
Live life on the bright side with Brightline Trains, connecting Miami, Fort Lauderdale, and West Palm Beach. Visit GoBrightline.com and enjoy your ride. We have a crash to keep an eye out for right now in Broward County. This one on 95 northbound, right at Griffin Road. Look for 2 left lanes blocked in the area. Traffic service of Palm Beach Mitsubishi. I'm Suits 979 WRMF.
It's the year-end sales event at Palm Beach Mitsubishi, featuring the all-new 2022 Outlander. Rule the road with Mitsubishi's super all-wheel control, plus an industry-leading 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty. Only at Palm Beach Mitsubishi.
Over the break, I did get to see my dentist a little more than I thought I would because I broke my permanent retainer that I have. And so, sure enough, Dr. Weinberg, so quick, makes it so easy for me. Went in there, bam, fixed it, no problem whatsoever. I love a dentist you can count on. If you're looking for a new dentist, might I suggest my dentist of 20 plus years, Dr. Weinberg. Weinberg Dentistry is going to keep you looking great, feeling great, and your teeth intact. They do so many amazing things for me and my teeth, and I am a rough dental patient. I'm always chipping things and breaking things, and Dr. Weinberg puts it all back together. The best dentist I've ever worked with, Dr. Weinberg. Go see him in Juno Beach or also on Flagler Drive in West Palm Beach. Details at WeinbergDentistry.com.
Get ready for Family Adventure Day at the Jupiter Inlet Lighthouse and Museum. Saturday, January 15th, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Enjoy hands-on history, arts and crafts, archaeology, storytelling, games, fishing, and food trucks. Adults and kids, $5. Tickets online at jupiterlighthouse.org.
Have you been trying to get pregnant without success? If so, you're not alone. Approximately 1 in 8 couples have difficulty getting pregnant. It may be time to speak to the fertility specialists at IVF Florida Reproductive Associates, now offering telemedicine consultations. As a woman ages beyond 35, her chances of getting pregnant start to decline rapidly, so time is of the essence. Call 954-247-6200 today. Schedule your telemedicine consultation with one of the IVF Florida fertility experts or visit IVFFlorida.com. IVF Florida physicians, consistently recognized as top doctors and named to the U.S. News and World Report list of top U.S. reproductive endocrinologists, have been helping couples realize their dreams of parenthood since 1986. IVF Florida provides comprehensive and personalized fertility services. Start on your path to parenthood from home with a telemedicine consultation with one of their fertility experts. Call 954-247-6200 or log on to IVFFlorida.com to schedule today.
Do you feel overwhelmed when it comes to handling your personal finances? Credit Karma is here to help you make those big calls with more confidence. Whether you're refinancing credit card debt or paying for an upcoming expense, Karma Confidence technology automatically identifies loans that you're most likely to get approved for. Head to creditkarma.com/loan offers to see your approval odds right now. Go to creditkarma.com/loan offers to find the loan for you. That's creditkarma.com/loan offers.
Once upon a time in a land far away, a brand named Kia came to America to stay. The other brands were not ready. With an industry-leading 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty, Kia was staying steady. Up in the ranks, Kia arose. People were seeing them everywhere they go. Kia continues to impress with technology and design. You can drive one home for as little as $12,999. Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach is where you need to go. All new Kias they have to show. If you're looking for a car, truck, or SUV, Greenway Kia is where you need to be. New or pre-owned, we have your style. You'll be driving home with a smile. If credit is something you lack, Greenway Kia has your back. Have an old car, you say? Get up to $6,000 over Kelley Blue Book fair market value for any trade. So what are you waiting for? Don't delay. Get to Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach today. Command the season. Example stock number 211252 plus tax tag and $999 admin. Negative equity refinance warranty is a limited powertrain warranty. See kia.com or retailer for details.
You know, cold and flu season are back too. So how do you tell if it's COVID or just the cold or the flu or mono or pneumonia? You got to go get tested and you got to get an accurate diagnosis. And that's what I did at MD Now over the holiday. And if you feel ill, you need to do it too. At MD Now, walk into any of the 55 plus clinics and know now. Physician-led teams of healthcare professionals can diagnose and treat a full spectrum of illnesses. They will figure out what you have. Walk in for superior health care right now. Visit mdnow.com to find your nearest location.
Do you need legal help? Call Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
From the Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach studio. Save thousands when you buy the Greenway Kia way. This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
A lot of people are just saying, you know what, Kev, you just don't get Spider-Man. Yeah, maybe I don't. There was just kind of I liked it. Again, I liked it. There's just a part of it where I left the theater. I'm like, this doesn't make sense to me. I still don't get it. But people are saying, no, it's good. Obviously, you didn't pay attention. You don't get Spider-Man.
Kevin was talking so much trash about Spider-Man during commercial.
The one movie that I did talk about that I think it's a little offbeat, but it's not for everybody. It's the Don't Look Up, the Leo DiCaprio Netflix movie. It's still their number one movie, and it's about a comet coming at Earth. And all it is just a commentary on how ridiculous we all are. And it really kind of points to what we've done during the whole pandemic and made everything political and how we don't take anything seriously. And so that's kind of what that is. It's an interesting ride, but some people are like going, I don't know, just kind of maybe ill and politically motivated.
So are people critiquing your movie critiques? That's what happens.
No, absolutely. No, I agree. That's just your own takes, your own opinions. I get it. And, you know, I think, too, with movies, sometimes it depends upon the mood that you were in when you went in to watch the movie, where sometimes you could like a movie and other times you would not.
Over the break, I was watching somebody critique a critique, and then I was critiquing the critique. So it was like four removed. What are we doing?
Yeah. What are we doing? That's pretty much it. So that is kind of some of the stuff that went down over the break with all the good stuff to watch. People were asking about the new Matrix movie, if we watched that. I did not, because I got so burnt on I love the first one so much, and the second and third I hated so much. And I just couldn't do it.
That's one of those popular movies that I've never seen. You ever have that where it's one of those classics? Everyone has seen it but you. That's on my list of classic movies I've never seen yet.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
The original Matrix is good, but it's one of those movies, again, where I think there are shows that are like this, where you could just go on ahead and watch that and just be good.
Didn't you like The Matrix?
No, I did not. I was confused by it, and I was half drunk when I saw it, and I did not understand it.
There are some movies that you cannot be the least bit tipsy to go see because you'd be like, okay, I'm not. Like I said, It depends on how you are, where you are when you go in to see it. And if you are not in the right place, it is going to be an absolute disaster.
Yeah, you're right. You cannot go into Matrix drunk. That's too much.
No.
Well, we had done some kind of radio station party, and it was us and some listeners that were drinking back when the movie place and City Place had a bar. So we went to the bar first. Everybody had a few drinks. Then we went to watch The Matrix, and I couldn't even tell you like what the whole back end of the movie is about.
Yeah, I did that too. I trashed the new Mad Max. We had an event. I went to Mad Max. I hated it. Went on the air. Oh, it's terrible, guys. But I was buzzed or kind of drunk when I saw it. Then I watched it sober and I loved it.
Yeah.
So you shouldn't give drunk critiques.
Drunk people shouldn't be allowed to go to the movie.
I agree.
I will tell you though, I don't think I've been to a movie since the pandemic started. And so when I went in, they made a lot of changes. The seats are radically different now. Oh. There are all these plush seats that you sit in. This is just the regular. This isn't one of those fancy, I paid way too much for my ticket and the cocktails kind of movie. But they now have a bar right beside the concession stands.
Every one of these
movie
theaters,
club
they all have bars now.
Yeah.
In fact, they're putting bars in everywhere.
In South Florida, there is a bar everywhere you go. You can get a cocktail.
You go to Whole Foods and then a movie, you're going
There's
to
a bar
hammered.
there. It's the most bizarre places you're seeing bars pop up everywhere you go.
And then you see all these articles. Oh, drinking is up during the pandemic. Well, yeah.
You can't go 5 feet without tripping over a bottle of tequila. It's all over the place. So there's some good shows to check out as well. I know they're going to be dropping a bunch. Jaybird watched a few. The Cobra Kai. Also got into the new Boba Fett that they're running on Disney Plus, if you love the Star Wars thing. But I saw this going around as well. In fact, I think your Kardashians were commenting on this. It was the 10 shows to get to know me. It really kind of shapes your personality based on the shows that you like. What would be the shows that would shape you? I asked everybody on the show to do this exercise. The 10 shows to get to know you.
You can kind of tell by someone's personality. If you have 10 deep like that, you sort of know someone's personality.
Yeah, I think so too. In fact, I got some of your guys' lists here. I'm kind of curious if you can detect who is what based on what everybody said in their lists here. Okay, so like for instance, if I read off a couple here from what you guys wound up sending me, 10 shows to get to know me, what would you say? Okay, this person put Sports Center, College Game Day, Scooby-Doo, The Chappelle Show, Narcos, Arrested Development, Veep, The Mandalorian, Ozark, and La Reina del Sur. Who is that?
That's you.
That's me.
Because I'm hearing a lot of sports, a lot of cocaine.
Yeah, sports.
Sports, cocaine, and Hispanic stuff.
That's right. Okay, what if you had The Office, South Park, 24, NASCAR Race Day, Designated Survivor, Rick and Morty, House, Law and Order, Forensic Files, and West Wing? Who is that?
That's
Suits.
That is Suits.
But that would have been tough. The only one that stood out was the NASCAR. That's why because you said a few that might have been Denny's.
Mm-hmm. What about Outer Banks, You, Real Housewives, $1 Million Listing LA, CBS News Sunday Morning, Dateline, TMZ, What Happens Live, America's Funniest Home Videos, and Top Chef?
I mean, that's clearly Virginia.
Clearly Virginia.
Reality.
Yeah. Bird, you had Cobra Kai, The Office, Cold Case Files, Dateline, Boy Meets World, The Book of Boba Fett, Succession, The Toys That Made Us, Curb Your Enthusiasm, and Mindhunter.
There's more too.
Yeah, no, I have a ton of shows. But yeah, if you had to say 10, if you start reading the list, it's really easy if you do it. We've got it posted up on the KVJ Show Facebook page right now. So if you want to go and share your 10 shows that are there, you can go and check it out. Is there any shows that are coming up real soon that you're excited that's going to be dropping?
Outer Banks is coming back.
Right.
I was very excited. What happened with Succession? They only dropped 9 episodes. I was waiting for that 10th finale. It's never come. I don't think it's coming anytime soon.
I thought they had done 10 episodes.
No, they've released 9.
Was it 9?
Yeah, and it's on a cliffhanger.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, talk about just really giving me, I can't say that term, but I really want to finish this thing off.
Well, Ozark was the same way, and I'm really excited about Ozark because remember how that ended.
Yes, but they at least wrap that up in a nice finale where you go, oh, okay, that's clearly, they released Succession, and it's almost a cliffhanger before the big cliffhanger.
Okay.
On episode 9.
They didn't do it right then.
They just released 9, and it's been 3 weeks since they've done it.
Okay.
Since they dropped number 9.
Okay. Another one that almost made my list is Dexter. If you're not watching the new season of that on Showtime, if you like the old one, you got to check that out. I think they only have 2 episodes left. All right, anything else you want to add in, you can hit us up, 877-979-WRMF. Got some birthdays here today to let you know about. And what a cutie patootie, we got a birthday here. This is from Twitter Sarah. And she said, I want to do a little birthday shout out for my special girl. Happy 8th birthday. It is from Mommy, Daddy, Mason, and Penny, Maxie, Theo, and Simon, too. And this is her daughter. She said, Avery, your laughter is infectious and your excited squeals are contagious. Thank you for showing the world how magical autism is.
That is a cute kid. Both of her kids are adorable.
Yeah, we love their family.
So sweet.
KVJ TV. Also, we got a happy belated 12th birthday to Sean from Mom, Dad, and Brandon. So there you go. So if you got any birthdays and you want to get them on the KVJ Show, all you have to do is just send us an email, mail@kvjshow.com, mail@kvjshow.com. We are back 2 weeks off Does it feel weird? Are you jumping right into the groove?
It feels weird.
Okay.
I feel like I'm in my prime.
Okay. Bird's back at it. Hit the ground running here today. We're going to see if your heads are in the game. On a Monday morning, are you ready to think fast? We're going to put everybody here on the show to the test coming up next on the KVJ Show.
I saw the fire in your eyes. I saw the fire when I look into your eyes. You tell me things you wanna try. I know temptation is the devil in disguise. You risk it all to feel alive. Yeah. You're offering yourself to me like sacrifice. You said you do this all the time. Tell me you love me if I bring you to the light. It's like a dream. What she feels with me, she loves to be on the edge. Her fantasy is okay with me. Then suddenly, baby says, take my breath away and make it last forever, babe. Do it now or never, babe. Take my breath away. Nobody does it better, babe. Bring me closer. Want me to hold on to you tight. Yeah, pull me closer. Feel the heat between your thighs. You're way too young to end your life. Girl, I don't wanna be the one who pays the price. Ooh, it's like a dream. What she feels with me, she loves to be on the edge. Her fantasy is okay with me. Then suddenly, baby says, take my breath away and make it last forever, babe. Do it now or never, babe. Take my breath away. Nobody does it better, babe. Bring me closer, never, babe. Take my breath. Oh. And I see take my breath away and make it last forever, babe. Do it now or never, babe. Take my breath away. Nobody does it better, babe. Bring me closer, never, babe. Take my breath. Take my breath. Nobody does it better, babe. Bring me closer, never, babe. Take my breath.
Okay, let's see if the KVJ Show is back to proper thinking mode after 2 weeks off here. We got Virginia, Jaybird, and Denny's. I have got a topic, and you'll get a point if you're the person through first with the most sensible answer. Okay, here we go. First one up. Something you'd find in a nightstand that starts with the letter L.
Light.
Oh.
I'm going to give you credit on that, Virginia. Very nice.
Oh my gosh, this is tough.
We're all a little crusty and rusty.
I forgot how to play. Oh, wait, what are we doing? It's Virginia's turn?
Give us a little minute.
Okay, next up here, think fast. It's a fast food chain that starts with the letter C.
Chuck E. Cheese.
Checkers.
Oh, gosh. Culver's.
Yeah.
I'm late to
does
the
Chuck E. Cheese count as fast food, Suits? How do you feel about that?
And they got an arcade.
They do serve you fast.
That's
No, it's going to go to Denny's.
Nice.
Good job, Denny's.
Okay, Denny's is on the board here. Bird got one, but just a
It's
little
like
late.
9 minutes late.
Oh, my gosh. Virginia's got one. Denny's has got one. Think fast. It's a European country that starts with the letter S.
Spain.
Spain!
My brain broke.
I'm very close to being eliminated.
All right, Denny's has got 2 on the board. All right, a singer whose name starts with the letter W.
Winona.
I have no idea what anybody just said.
I said Willie Nelson.
I said Winona.
I was a hair closer.
I don't know if you were.
What do you think, Suits? Who do you think it was? It was Virginia, or do you think it was Jaybird? You're going to say Jaybird? You're going to give him a token point, sympathy point?
Slightly added in there.
Louder doesn't mean faster.
He definitely canceled you out.
He canceled me out.
All right,
Yeah, he did.
I'll back away from the mic. Don't email me. I get it. It's annoying.
Okay. Everybody's got a point now, at least. Denny's in the lead with 2. Think fast. Something you'd find in a junk drawer that starts with the letter P.
Pencil.
Denny's. Oh, no. Denny's is in pencil. That works. Okay. How about this one?
Denny's is just cranking today.
Yeah, he is.
It feels good.
Something that you buy at a bar that starts with the letter S.
Shot.
Oh, Virginia. Go, Virginia.
You can't beat me in the bar.
That was quick.
Okay. How about this one? Name a state that ends in the letter S.
Arkansas.
I
was just there.
Denny's! Yeah,
He
baby.
said Mickey's. Cheaper said Mickey's.
Mickey's?
Is that what I said?
I don't know.
I don't know what's coming out of my mouth.
Mickey's.
Mickey's is not a state.
Mickey's. Okay. All right, think fast. A position in football that starts with the letter W.
Wide receiver.
I think Virginia formed it all first. Gets the point. Bird is eliminated.
Oh,
rats.
Mickey's.
All right, it's something you bake that starts with the letter M.
Muffins.
Virginia ties it
So
up.
fast.
Next point wins.
Oh.
Think fast.
Come on, Denny's.
I hear you.
Okay. Something that's healthy to eat that starts with the letter A.
Almonds.
What'd you say, Denny?
Damn it, I was going for speed. I said acorns.
Virginia gets it on the win.
I was just going for speed.
Acorns.
First A word that
If you're a
popped
squirrel.
Acorns. Look at that, Virginia with the comeback win there.
Wow.
in my brain. Wow.
Mm-hmm. Throwing out the wide receiver there. Did you happen to see the interesting debacle that happened with wide receiver Antonio Brown?
Yes. Oh my gosh. She threw a hissy fit. She got mad and left the game during the game.
Wow, yeah. If you missed it, Tampa Bay was struggling a little bit, and it was odd to see because they were playing the Jets, which not many teams actually struggle against the Jets, but Tom Brady and the Buccaneers were. Yesterday, the score was 24-10. It's in the third quarter.
Ooh.
And all of a sudden, Antonio Brown starts taking off his shoulder pads and his shirt and is heading to the locker room. You're like, what is going on right now? It was crazy.
Panda explained it to me, and now I know why.
Okay, yeah. Here's a little bit if you're watching the game yesterday that you heard.
Antonio Brown. That's Antonio Brown without his uniform, we are told, without his jersey, and running onto the field. I don't know if that could have been a penalty.
All right, Jen Hale, get after that. We got to find out what's going on there.
She's got to catch him first. It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
He's having his issues off the field. Now he's on the field creating an issue.
Yeah.
He slowly took everything off and started throwing it into the crowd. And everybody's like, what the hell's going on? Then he's like topless, and then he leaves. And then there's video of him later trying to like catch a cab or something to go back to wherever he lives. Panda told me the reason he did that is because there's a bunch of bonus money, I guess, on the line for him, depending on how many catches he makes and yards he runs and all that. And nobody was throwing him the ball. and he was pissed because he wasn't going to be able to make all of his bonuses. And I'm like, well, now he's really not going to make his bonuses.
No, yeah. The way it stood, he needed 8 more catches, 55 receiving yards, and just 1 touchdown. And I didn't know that he was, throwing a tantrum because Tom Brady apparently wasn't throwing the ball. But Tom Brady's his biggest advocate. And what the coach had said, Bruce Arians, the coach of the Buccaneers, had said that he told Antonio Brown twice to get in the game, and Antonio Brown refused. And then
you can't catch the ball if you're not in the game.
What the hell?
That's why I don't understand any of this, because I hear what you're saying, Virginia, because there's the one side of it saying that he was trying to get incentive bonuses, but you get those bonuses by being in the game. And so
Tom Brady, they had asked Tom Brady about it, and he was quoted saying, don't be judgmental, or have sympathy.
He said everyone should be compassionate and empathetic to some difficult things that are happening.
Yeah, and I think those things are happening in Antonio Brown's head.
Yeah, that became really the big discussion that was going on, because Antonio Brown famously took a really nasty hit in a game when he played for the Pittsburgh Steelers against the Bengals. Vontaze Burfict was really a dirty player, and they really had a lot of malice going back and forth. And Antonio Brown had his head taken off running across the middle of the field to the point where it looked like he was dead.
Oh, my.
And a lot of people do mark, I think he did have a few issues before that, but he really it escalated after that hit, all the Antonio Brown problems. He lives in Broward County. Remember that, where he had that scuffle with what was it, like a moving truck driver or something like that?
Yes. They had his stuff, and he was fighting with them, and it was all very public in the street.
Mm-hmm. Well, everybody had something to say about Antonio Brown quitting in the third quarter yesterday, including the Juice. O.J. Simpson posted up his own commentary.
For what Tom Brady has done for Antonio Brown, for him to pull what he pulled today is completely inexcusable. Playoffs are coming up, and you pull this crap on a guy who really went out on a limb for you. Totally BS. Inexcusable.
So there you go. OJ has spoken.
Well, OJ was busy because he was talking about Betty White.
OJ had a lot going on. He was very busy. He had a lot to say. So thank you very much, O.J. Simpson, because when you need a moral compass, it's good to have O.J. Simpson in the wings. And the other odd thing that happened with Antonio Brown, with him leaving the stadium, and did you see the photo? He was outside. It looked like he was hailing an Uber.
Yeah.
And then
he was trying to get a cab.
And then there were memes of him hanging on an airplane wing trying to get back. So I don't know exactly what happened. I assume he's back in Broward County.
I don't know, yeah.
I don't know where in the world is Antonio Brown. But one thing that he did yesterday after quitting the Buccaneers is he released a rap song.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a new tune called Pit, Not the Palace.
I'm from the pit, not the palace. I'm kinda stylish. Lifestyle lavish. Jump in the coupe with no mileage. Run it. Style it. I'm from the pit, not the palace. I gotta run it. Style it. Hit on the gas, make it growl it. Jump in the coupe with no mileage.
Okay. I don't know. So I don't know. Maybe the whole thing was just publicity to launch his rap career.
I don't know.
What is going on in the mind of Antonio Brown today? I don't really know.
I think he might be struggling.
Yeah. I think it might be a guy who needs some help. So that was a big story. I saw that your Saints, did they get a win, Virginia?
They did get a win.
Okay.
It was not pretty, but we'll take it.
It was so depressing. If you're a Dolphins fan yesterday, oh my gosh, because they were riding high, at 7 wins in a row. They were 8-7, and yesterday they laid a massive egg. They went to Tennessee to take on the Titans and lost 34-3. They are eliminated from playoffs.
Oh.
Yeah, they had a good run, though.
They had a good run. They had a bad run, then they had a good run, and now they're done, except for this Sunday. They're taking on the Patriots at Hard Rock Stadium. That'll be the final time you can see the Dolphins coming up this year. Well, there's a lot of stuff going on in South Florida for New Year's Eve. So many specials. You had one national show that was going on with Miley Cyrus and Pete Davidson. That was happening. Kanye West did a show. Jason Aldean did a show. So what exactly were all the big highlights from New Year's Eve in South Florida? We got them for you next.
From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center. If you've been in an accident, call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
Live life on the bright side with Brightline Trains, connecting Miami, Fort Lauderdale, and West Palm Beach. Visit GoBrightline.com and enjoy your ride. We have a crash to keep an eye out for right now in Broward County. This one on 95 northbound, right at Griffin Road. Look for 2 left lanes blocked in the area. Traffic service of Palm Beach Mitsubishi. I'm Suits 379 WRMF.
The brand new Palm Beach Mitsubishi is the local leader in customer service with the best selection of fully reconditioned pre-owned cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs. Palm Beach Mitsubishi, across from the Palm Beach Airport. PalmBeachMitsubishi.com.
It's a new year, and for businesses, that means a new start. Whatever the year ahead holds, now Comcast Business is making it easy to get going with the Ready, Set, Save sale. Get started with fast and reliable internet and voice for $35 each a month when you buy both. And save with a 2-year price guarantee. Switching is easy with flexible installation times. And you'll also get backing from an expert team 24/7, so you can focus on planning the year ahead. Plus, for even more value, ask how to get free installation and 1 month free with a qualifying bundle. Get a great deal for your business with the Ready, Set, Save sale today. Comcast Business, powering possibilities. Limited time offer. Restrictions apply. New Comcast Business 35 megabits per second internet and 1 voice mobility customers only. Early termination fee applies. Requires EcoBill and autopay. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra and subject to change. 1 month free and free installation offer ends 2/2022. Call or go online for details.
It's not easy being the one everyone counts on to keep the facility running, no matter the weather or supply chain hiccup. But we get you, Raymond in Buffalo, and Maria in Miami, Jules in Minneapolis, and Stan in Central Indiana, taking control of everything that's under your control. At Grainger, we're here for you with experienced branch staff at over 250 locations so you get the product you're looking for. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Hello, I'm attorney Robert Rubenstein, and this is Rubenstein's Rules for Personal Injury. Rule number 8, demand the best service. You're entitled to it. Rubenstein Law cares about you. Our team is dedicated to providing the best legal experience during this difficult period. Cases do take time to get you the result you deserve, but we work diligently on those cases. Keep in touch with you and return your phone calls as quickly as possible. Call Rubenstein Law at 1-800-FL-LEGAL. Offices in Palm Beach and throughout Florida.
Okay, so if you're starting off the new year and you're looking to lose some pounds, you can do what I did to lose like 30 to 35 pounds last year. It's a little combo with my squeezed juice and eating Ideal Nutrition meals. I did their keto diet, do 2 meals a day, and the thing I love is they're delicious, nutritious, and they're super easy too and very affordable, only $7 per meal. They show up right at your door if you have a subscription, so it's super easy, and ordering takes all of about 30 seconds. Do it once a week. You can get all kinds of items, 40 great items on the regular menu. They do the paleo, vegan, vegetarian, traditional stuff as well. And listen to this, you can get 10% off if you're a new customer making your first order. Just go to idealnutritionnow.com and use the code KVJ10. That's KVJ10 at idealnutritionnow.com. If you want to lose weight in the new year, this is a great way to start. Lose weight the way I did with Ideal Nutrition.
Dear young vapers, like some of you, I used to think this whole vaping epidemic was being blown out of proportion. But it turns out I was wrong. I was sure I would only vape among friends, but then I started sneaking around and lying to people just to hit it. It got so bad that I couldn't even go to sleep or study without hitting my vape.
It's time to talk about vaping. Watch Katya's full story and get the facts at thefactsnow.com.
The Palm Beach County Housing Authority was established in 1969. We're reestablished today to serve you better. We are ready to work with landlords, tenants, and the public and give exceptional customer service, new innovative changes, and continued support for low-income tenants. Hey, we've made our mistakes, but we're not who we used to be and are working hard to be who you need us to be. It's a new year, new day, and new way at PBCHA. Here for you and getting better every day.
We're gathered here today to join Mike and Jill in holy matrimony.
So they may file jointly this tax season.
And you are?
April from TaxAct, the tax filing software with the expert guidance to help you file for less and get more.
Works for me. So, Mike, do you take this woman to love, honor, and get her a maximum refund?
I do.
Jill?
Ditto.
I now pronounce you married, filing jointly.
I always cry at filing status updates. Switch to TaxAct today and start for free.
Restrictions apply. Price edit filing subject to change. See taxact.com for details.
If you're looking to buy or sell with confidence, you need experience and you want a team around you, guiding you, helping you, that knows what they're doing. That team is Good Greek Realty. You can connect with the top agents in our area and buy or sell with confidence. And when you list your home with Good Greek Realty, you're going to get all your packing and boxing and moving supplies for free. We love free stuff, and that's why Spiro and his team are our favorite, because they hook you up. Free stuff, all your packing and boxing and moving supplies for free when you list your home with Good Greek Realty. They are your total relocation experts. From soup to nuts, they cover it all. Total relocation. GoodGreekRealty.com. Go find them today and buy or sell with confidence. GoodGreekRealty.com.
I'm attorney Steve Simon. At Rosenthal, Levy, Simon & Sosa, we have been fighting for the injured for over 35 years. If you've been in a car accident, had a slip and fall, or been injured at work, we will fight to help you. Offices in West Palm Beach and Port St. Lucie. Open 7 days a week. Visit RosenthalLevy.com.
South Florida weather is 15 seconds away from the H. Gregg West Palm Beach Weather Center.
Inventory shortage? Not at hgregg.com West Palm Beach. Currently holding one of the largest inventories in the state. Have a car you'd like to trade in? They want it. Just bring it. Visit hgregg.com today on Military Trail.
Your WPTV First Alert forecast calls for temperatures this morning in the upper 60s, some rain and clouds to start off the day as a cold front moves in. Clearing skies throughout the afternoon with highs in the mid to upper 70s and less humidity. I'm WPTV First Alert meteorologist Katya Hall for 97.9 WRMF.
This report is sponsored by COVIDclinic.org. COVID cases are on the rise with new variants. Make sure you are doing your part to reduce the spread with testing options at no cost to the patient. Getting tested is easy at COVID Clinic. Get professional and reliable testing at a location near you. Go to COVIDclinic.org to book an appointment.
What's hot now on the KVJ Show?
Hey, if you got a new smart speaker for Christmas, you can listen to the KVJ Show on that. All you have to do is say, play the KVJ Show, and boom, KVJ is going to be popping right up. How cool is that? So just go and say, play the KVJ Show, and if it's not between 6 and 10 a.m. on a weekday morning or a Saturday morning, you can say, play the KVJ Show podcast, and you can listen to KVJ on demand with no music and minimal commercial interruption right there on your smart speaker. Just say, play the KVJ Show or play the KVJ Show podcast.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
Did you do anything exciting for New Year's Eve, Virginia?
I did.
Okay.
I was flying back from New York.
Okay.
So lucky because my flight on United Airlines was the only flight of the afternoon that didn't get canceled.
Oh, wow.
So already I was like, oh my gosh, I am so lucky.
Mm-hmm.
And when we landed, we drove right to my super fancy girlfriend's house, and she was throwing a party. They live on the water.
Oh,
They had
nice.
so much good food. I was like in heaven. They had caviar. They had a shrimp bar.
Oh,
They
my
had
goodness, Virginia.
chicken nuggets. They had everything. It was so yummy.
Living the high life. Jaber, did you have such a fancy New Year's Eve as Virginia did?
No, not at all. Shrimp bar?
There was a shrimp bar. There was a caviar tin this big filled with caviar.
Wow.
You don't see that every day.
I
You don't see it at all and listen to the radio.
I don't have fancy anything.
You don't fancy anything, no. Well, if you stayed at home and watched everything that was going on for New Year's Eve, you had your typical Ryan Seacrest stuff, which was your typical Ryan Seacrest stuff that they had going on there. They had Journey performing live, Don't Stop Believin'. I see their lead guitar player got new teeth, so that was nice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that was going on there. CNN is probably the one you would have been watching if you were plugged in, Virginia, because that has Andy Cohen.
I saw all the clips the day after, and I am loving Andy Cohen.
Whoa, dude got a little hammered, huh? Wow.
He got hammered and spoke the truth. Good for him. Somebody needs to say it. Ryan Seacrest is boring.
Wow.
And he
Okay.
did. He said it.
Okay. Yeah, Seacrest definitely wasn't hammered.
No. Seacrest never drinks.
So Andy Cohen threw down about 8 bottles of champagne and decided to go off on the old New York City mayor.
Watching Mayor de Blasio
Don't go on a rant.
Do his
Don't go on a rant.
victory lap dance after 4 years of the
This is how you
crappiest
want to start the
term
new year.
as the mayor of New York. The
That's how
only
you wanna
thing
start the new
that
year?
Democrats and Republicans can
That's
agree
how-
on
I mean, this
is
is
what
how-
a horrible mayor
is
he
how
has
he-
been.
Wow.
So, sayonara, sucker.
Wow.
2022.
I mean-
It's a new year. Because guess what? I have a feeling
Speaking of
I'm
which-
going to be standing
Speaking
right
of
here
which-
next year. And you know what I'm not going to be looking at? Dancing as the city comes apart. You.
Wow.
He doesn't sound drunk.
Oh my
He sounds
God.
like Virginia.
He drank a lot, and I was on the airplane at the beginning of his show. I watched it kick off, him and Anderson, and he came right out of the chute. They were toasting Betty White, then they were doing a different drink. He brought a whole bar with different stuff.
Okay.
And so if you are a seasoned alcoholic like myself, you know you can't mix, and he was mixing up a storm.
Okay. Just whatever was in front of him, he'd
He
put
was
down.
doing shots. He was doing drinks. He was doing all
Yeah.
kinds of different stuff. Anderson was drunk last year, and I think Anderson was like, "I'm not doing that again."
Okay.
So
So Anderson kind of kept it together, and Andy
Anderson-
Cohen went off the rails.
yes, and it was awesome.
Have you ever been that drunk on a live mic? At an
Oh yeah.
event?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
okay.
yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
everything-
but I'm not, doing it in front of the entire world or nation on New Year's
Everything
Eve.
Andy Cohen said, though, was true. He was ragging on the ABC people because ABC set up their stage right next to him, right there in Times Square. But ABC was shooting off like all this smoke and pyrotechnics, and it was getting in their space, and that wasn't cool. And then he was ragging on the Journey performance because Anderson and Andy both agreed that it's a different band without Steve Perry. They're like,
Yeah.
Steve Perry is Journey. This is
Right.
the fake Journey. And I kind of agree with that.
And for the first time, because they've got that former karaoke singer, is now their lead singer, and
he does great.
He does well, but at the same time, if you go around, there's so many cover bands that play in South Florida, and they're really good. They make careers out of it, and I don't know that I would put that guy higher than any other cover band I see in South Florida. And they're right. It's a cover band of Journey without Steve
Well,
Perry. It's not the exact same.
You can't take a popular band like Journey. They already had all of their hits. They were already
Yeah.
established. And then put somebody new in there and expect people to have it be beloved like Steve
Arnell
Perry.
Pineda. That's the new frontman of Journey. And that's what Andy Cohen was yelling about. He's like, look, it's not Journey.
No, well, how many hits does Journey have without Steve Perry?
Well, that's what I'm saying. They already were established after.
Yeah, if Arnell had his own set of hits that he could sing,
He doesn't.
He doesn't.
Then
He's
maybe you
singing
would
all
feel
Steve
different.
Perry songs.
So it
all
is.
they are is they're a Journey cover band.
Drunk Andy is right.
Yeah. No, I'm not going to fight him on that.
That happens a lot where you see the lead singer gone and maybe the bass player sticks around and still performs under that name. So you're going, oh, I'm going to go see blah, blah, blah. And it's none of the original members but the bass player.
Yeah. You could pick out, when you're watching Journey on New Year's Eve, you could pick out who was originally in the band and who was not, because you have old face, young face, old face, young face. And you're like, okay.
Totally.
Not original members right there. The Miley Cyrus special went off with Pete Davidson in Miami. And if you saw the promo photo, people are like, Pete Davidson is morphing into Beetlejuice. It's pretty entertaining. I'll have to do a side-by-side photo so you can see that, because he is starting to look like Beetlejuice. But it was some Saturday Night Live skit stuff with some live performances. Miley Cyrus was out there. She performed a new song, the You song, I guess. This is brand new.
I wanna set off alarms, deal out the cards, smoke Cuban cigars, get kicked out of bars before 2. But only if it's you. I wanna drive down to Texas, flip off of my exes, get kind of reckless, and have wild sex under the moon. But only if it's you. I got some baggage, let's do some damage. I'm not made for no horsey and carriage. You know I'm savage, you're looking past it. I want that late night sweet magic, that forever
Okay.
But only if it's with you.
Okay.
I like that.
Yeah, there you go.
I mean, usually I would say stay away from doing unfamiliar songs on New Year's Eve because everybody wants to just be drunk and sing along.
Yeah.
But that was good.
But you also have a massive audience watching you. So, hello, here's my new stuff.
That is a great new song. Good for her.
She brought her sister out there. First time they've been on stage, performed together. They did their Godmother song, Jolene.
Oh, nice.
By Dolly Parton. So that was a nice performance. And then she had, of course, a wardrobe malfunction because Miley Cyrus wants everyone in the world to see her boobs.
I hopped on the plane in LA with the dream of a cardigan.
Ironically, she needed a cardigan.
Ironically, yeah. Uh-oh.
I jumped in the cab.
The whole top
I'm here
is
for
off.
the first time. Look to my right. I see the Hollywood sign. This is all so crazy. Everybody seems so famous.
She had to go backstage and grab a blazer. She's covering herself up.
And that's when the backup singer should have jumped in.
Yeah.
And
now she's back. There you go.
Was it accidental or on purpose? That's the question.
It looked accidental, but I don't know. I'm fooled by reality television on the daily.
The blazer, because she had nothing on underneath the blazer. And that kind of kept, it was somebody else's blazer, so it was big. So I'm like, you are going to see her boobs. Yeah.
I would have just got some duct tape.
I think she was just trying to get back on stage as quick as she could. And she doesn't care. If it weren't for the network censors, Miley would have done the entire song topless.
And how quick can you duct tape your boobs? I bet you can't do it in under 30 seconds.
I absolutely could get all of my whole entire boobs covered in 30 seconds.
There's a challenge.
All right.
I know I could.
And I have duct tape, so.
Let's do it.
Great. I put on 5 pounds over the holiday.
Oh, come on. Don't ruin this. It's going to be fun.
Oh, here she goes.
Don't ruin it. Come on.
The other network specials, CBS, had country music going on. And one of country's biggest stars was actually in the Palm Beaches. Jason Aldean, who was an A-lister in country music, was at Mar-a-Lago and got introduced by Donald Trump.
Right now, he's the #1 in the world. He got every award last week. He got every award last year. Ladies and gentlemen, #1 in the world, #1 in our country, Mr. Jason Aldean. And thank you.
#1 in the world.
He got every award?
Every award. That's probably the best introduction I ever had, by the way. So.
None of it's true.
Every award?
Every award.
He swept the CMAs, every category.
Every award. Jason Aldean won it. So he performed at Mar-a-Lago and Palm Beach for New Year's Eve and then did some golf with Donald Trump at Trump International. And then Kanye West, did you see that he announced a last-minute New Year's Eve show? Nobody knew where it was going to be, and nobody until after it was over really had any idea. I guess they just had an exclusive list. It was at Miami Beach's Game Changer Lounge is where it went down. He had a couple guests that were there. But the one thing that people noticed was Kanye West is in Miami, so is Pete Davidson, who is apparently blinking his soon-to-be ex-wife, Kim Kardashian, so they weren't far away from each other. And then Kanye wanted to let everybody know that he's doing okay without Kim K, so there were photos of him on a balcony with a couple mystery ladies.
Yeah.
Did I see he moved right across the street from her? Some people thought it was, because they got kids, and some people thought it was kind of stalkerish.
Okay.
Did you see that?
I did not.
Hey, did I dream that?
Are you making stuff up?
I might have made
Are you
that
making up dirt?
I might have made it up. I thought I saw that.
Yeah, and then Kanye West went on a pronounced date to Carbone. Is that how you say that fancy restaurant?
Oh, yes. I ate there when I was in Miami Beach.
I figured you did because it's fancy.
It is so expensive.
Yeah. Well,
Oh,
I guess
my
it doesn't mean anything to Kanye. He was there. You heard of Julia Fox? She's an actress.
No.
That's apparently who he's on a date with.
Okay.
Yeah. So there you go. Lots of stuff going on there. All right. Coming up here in just a couple minutes, we got some call 'em outs. Anybody you need to call out here in the new year? Virginia, I believe you actually have an interesting thing going on with your neighbor. This is the neighbor that you don't like so much? Some new drama?
I mean, no. This is a different one.
That you have drama with
Okay.
now?
I'm
But it's
getting
not
so
you, though.
confused of all the neighbors you hate.
But it's not Virginia, Kev. It's not her. It's them.
Good heavens. Okay. So Virginia's got some new problems with a different neighbor. We'll find out exactly what is going on with that. And your call them out's 877-979-WRMF. Got a KVJ song poll right now. You pick the next song that we play. Your choices: Olivia Rodrigo's Good For You, Doja Cat's Say So, and Usher and Ludacris's Yeah. Which one do you think is getting the top votes?
Yeah, I'm going to say yeah it is because I think we don't play it as much.
Yeah. 59% of people in the KVJ TV poll on YouTube right now. Gonna kick off their Monday morning with a little Usher.
In the club with my homies, trying to get a little VI, keep it down on the low key. She know how it feels. I saw the shorty, she was checking up on me. From the game, she was spitting in my ear. You would think that she know me. Decided to cheat. Conversation got heavy. She had me feeling like she's ready to blow. Watch out! She's saying, "Come get me." So I got up and followed her to the floor. She said, "Baby, let's go." When I told her, I said, Shorty got down and said, "Come and get me." I got so caught up that she told me. Her and my girl used to be the best of all me. Next thing I knew, she was all up on me screaming. She's all up in my head now. Got me thinking that it might be a good idea to take her with me. She's ready to leave. Well, let's go. But I gotta keep it real now. Cause on the 1 to 10, she's a certified 20. But that just ain't me. Hey, cause I don't know. If I take that chance, she swears it's gonna leave. But what I do is the way she dance makes Shawty alright for me. The way she gets low, I'm like, yeah, just work that out for me. She asked for one more dance, and I'm like, yeah, how the hell am I supposed to leave? And I said, yeah. Shawty got down and said, "Come and get me." I got so caught up that she told me. Her and my girl used to be the best of all me. Next thing I knew, she was all up on me screaming.
Watch out, my outfit's ridiculous. In the club looking so conspicuous. And wow, these women all on the prowl. If you hold the head steady, I'ma melt the cow. And forget about game, I'ma spit the truth. I won't stop till I get them in their birthday suits. So give me the rhythm and it'll be off with their clothes. Then bend over to the front and touch your toes. I left the jag and I took the rolls. If they ain't cutting, then I put them on foot patrol. How you like me now when my pinky's valued over 300,000? Let's drink, you the one to please. Ludacris fill cups like Double D. Me and Ursh once more when we leaves them dead. We want a lady in the street, but a freak in the bed that say,
Shawty got down and said, "Come and get me." I got so caught up that she told me. Her and my girl used to be the best of all me. Next thing I knew, she was all up on me screaming.
take that and rewind it back. Lil Jon got the beat to make your booty go. Take that, rewind it back. Usher got the voice to make your booty go. Take that, rewind it back. Ludacris got the flow to make your booty go. Take that, rewind it back. Lil Jon got the beat to make your booty go.
Oh, yeah. Happy 2022. KVJ is back and in studio. You can watch us on YouTube as well. KVJ TV. Just simply put in KVJ Show and you'll find us right there. Also listen on the WRMF app. And through the month of January, if you log in 22 hours, you'll get a chance to win $1,000. So many different ways to listen to us here in the new year. All right, time for some call 'em outs. Anybody you need to call out. Now, Virginia, this is kind of interesting because you've got a couple neighbors that you're battling now. We were confused because I know the one right next to you you've had lots of issues with, but there's another neighbor now that there's some conflict going on.
Is this the old guy across the street that you don't also like? Or?
No, I
Okay.
like him.
Okay.
Okay, he's just weird. He's fine. He's harmless.
Okay.
The neighbors to my left, I don't like them because they turned me into the HOA for a kid peeing on the side of the house that I didn't even know about. They took video off their surveillance camera and turned it into the HOA.
Okay.
And that's not what you do. If you're cool, you go to the neighbor and say, hey, you had a kid pee on the side of the house. Can you tell him not to do that? You don't turn somebody into the HOA. So they're dead to me.
I agree with the witch on that.
They're dead to me.
Yeah.
That's not how you handle a neighbor. You're an idiot. You're a loser. Much like Ryan Seacrest on ABC, y'all a bunch of losers.
Wow, I mean, that's pretty harsh. That's a harsh critique, man.
Sorry, not sorry. So over the Christmas break, it was really kind of neat. My neighborhood decided to do a first annual golf cart Christmas parade where all the neighbors decorated these golf carts. Now, I don't have one, but I like to have a party. So what I decided I was going to do, I decorated Rocco's bicycle, and he was in the parade, and his dad walked with him, and there was people on bikes, and it was fun. But what they also encouraged people to do was to set up like a little refreshment station in your front yard, and that is my forte. If you need me to set up a party in the front yard,
Virginia's got the bar handled.
Yeah, you got it.
Her front yard really does turn into a bar. It's pretty remarkable.
I put up a tent and I was showing the Gator game. The Gators were in a bowl game, so I had my projector showing the Gator game on the back of the tent. I put out this fire pit. So the kids could do s'mores. Put out a bar. I put out non-alcoholic beverages for the kids, and then beer for the grown-ups, all in separate areas. And so I was ready. I was going to sit there and cheer and throw beads. I threw beads to all the golf carts as they came by.
Okay.
And then, the party was so poppin' that after the golf carts came by, they all came back and parked their golf carts, and we were all drinking.
In your yard?
In my yard. It was so nice.
Okay.
Remember Dale, the guy with the crabs? He came with his 5 kids. Other neighbors came with their kids. Like, it was a kid party.
Now, was Dale the guy that you were blasting before about not knowing crabs?
Yeah.
Before his thing, I did say that. But then after his thing, he does know crabs.
She was on the microphone going, this Dale guy does not know how to do crabs, cat.
But then I saw his crab, and I was like, oh, he knows what he's doing.
But she did.
She did.
Dale
She went all in on this
3
Dale
days
guy.
in a row. He don't know crawfish. Dale.
Yeah.
Who the hell's Dale?
Well, I just consider myself the crustacean expert.
Sure, right.
And I want to be consulted on any kind of crustacean gathering, but I do have to concede, Dale knows his S-bomb.
Technically, Dale should not like you.
You're right.
He really should.
But he's the
But
friendliest
he's so
guy,
cool.
huh?
He came over, his kids came over. They were all running around, sweet kids, but he's got like 5 of them. I was like, whoa, Dale, how?
So he knows crabs and reproduction.
Yes, Dale is fertile. Do
He
not
thinks
stand.
Dale does well.
Don't stand next to him, or you'll get pregnant.
As long as you don't get crabs.
So it was a big yard party. All
Yeah.
the kids are all running around, and I'm like, I notice that one of my neighbors from down the way, now that she doesn't live anywhere close to me, she lives kind of on the fancier side of the neighborhood.
Okay.
I noticed that she's there, and I'm kind of surprised because I know she doesn't like me. She's told several people in the neighborhood she doesn't like me, and she actually sits on the HOA board, and she's one of the people that voted for me not to get my pool. She voted no. I know who she is. I know, that she doesn't like me. I know she's never liked me. I don't know why, because she don't know me, but I think she thinks she knows me.
Okay.
And she's adamantly told people that I'm never getting a pool.
Wow. So she's
all in on you
Oh,
for
she's
some reason,
all
huh?
in on me. All in on me.
And you have no idea why.
Well, I mean, it's probably from this show. I mean, think about it. I'd say some stuff. She's the one that on the Facebook, it's like a Facebook group from our neighborhood. Someone had stolen one of her pool rafts out of her yard. And she went on the Facebook post to say, hey, does anybody know, who might have stolen the raft out of my yard? It was right there on the side of my house. Somebody took it. Some of the kids in the neighborhood took it. but it wasn't my kid. And she accosted Magnolia in the street and accused her of taking it. And I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa. So I've blasted her on Facebook before, and she didn't say nothing because she has nothing to say. So that's why I was really surprised to find her in front of my house, celebrating with all of us, because I know she hates me. But then I figured out what it was. It was her kid that was having so much fun with Rocco. Rocco loves this woman's kid.
Oh, no.
It's all he's talked about. He wants a play date. He wants to go over there. I'm like, Rocco, I'm telling you, this woman, she would rather punch me in the throat than have a play date with you. I'm telling you.
So you've got the warring parents, but the kids who love each other. This is like a Romeo and Juliet,
It's
Hatfield McCoy's kind of tale.
It's a little girl, and she apparently is just the apple of Rocco's eye. And I was laughing about it. I'm like, how much you want to bet these two eventually date when they get older?
But she's actively gone out and said, I don't want this woman getting a pool.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And she's blocked other people from doing things because she didn't want me to be able to come back and get a pool because she let other people do other things. It's like a whole thing.
Now,
it's so stupid.
Can you guys make amends on this, or is the pool thing... Is she dead to you because of the pool thing?
I mean, it could happen where in the future there's turnover on the HOA board, and then the majority vote for allowances like me getting a pool, like my neighbor building a little deck and an enclosure. But until the regime changes and these people that are nasty are gone, I won't be able to get the pool, because what these people don't want, and they're so stupid and stuffy and elitist, and they live on the side that has pools and they're fine. They live on the water. I live on the golf course, and they don't want construction on the golf course.
Yeah.
So if I have to be putting in a pool for 2 months, that means it's an eyesore for them to look at when they're golfing, and they will have to see and be inconvenienced. Now, it won't be anywhere near where ball play is happening on the golf course, but they just don't want the eyesore of construction on the golf course.
Okay, so this is the root of the fight with this
It's
neighbor.
the entire root of the fight with it. And until there's turnover on the HOA board, a pool will never happen.
So are you not going to let your son hang with this little girl that he likes because you can't stand the mom because she's kept you from a pool?
Well, I would be afraid to send him over there because this bitch is so nasty that I don't know what she would put in his head. So, no.
So he's not allowed to go over there because you think that she's going to try to warp your kid against you.
Well, I don't know what she would do to him. I already know what she did to Magnolia on the street, accosted her and accused her of stealing her raft. So who knows what this woman's capable of. I would not send my kid into somebody's house where I knew the parent hated me.
Got a lot of enemies into Cuesta, Nikki. Your town's only so big.
I fear no one.
I mean, you're running out of places to go. Everyone. I mean, we're talking 3 people.
So I think we're up to 3 now. Is that right? 3 wars she's got going on in her neighborhood. That's impressive. That's impressive. All right, we got some other call-em-outs coming up here in a minute. Plus, we got an update on Denny's car. Remember that he got a car, but then they didn't have the car ready for him, so he's driving another car.
They gave
seemed like
him
a bait and switch.
He had a loaner that was nicer than his.
You won't believe this story.
It's crazy stuff. We'll get an update on that as well coming up next.
From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center. If you've been in an accident, call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
Live life on the bright side with Brightline Trains, connecting Miami, Fort Lauderdale, and West Palm Beach. Visit GoBrightline.com and enjoy your ride. We have a crash to keep an eye out for right now in Broward County. This one on 95 northbound, right at Griffin Road. Look for 2 left lanes blocked in the area. Traffic service of Palm Beach Mitsubishi. I'm Suits 379 WRMF.
Palm Beach Mitsubishi has a limited amount of new Outlanders coming in before the end of January. Don't wait and miss out. Reserve yours today. Palm Beach Mitsubishi, across from the Palm Beach Airport. PalmBeachMitsubishi.com.
Kick off the new year with Xfinity and get fast, reliable internet for $20 a month for 12 months with a 1-year contract. And score 12 times the speed for the same internet price when you add Xfinity Mobile. That's more speed, and you'll save hundreds over AT&T. That's incredible speed at an amazing value, so you can keep new resolutions going strong. Plus, ask how to get $300 back and a 5G phone on us during the Xfinity Hello 2022 sales event. Don't wait. Go to Xfinity.com/sale, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today. Requires paperless billing and autopay with stored bank account. Ends 1/10/22. Restrictions apply. New Connect Internet 50 megabits per second customers only. Equipment taxes and fees extra and subject to change. After term, regular rates apply. Compares monthly service charge for Xfinity 600 megabits per second to AT&T 500 megabits per second each with one unlimited mobile line for a year as of 10/6/21. Reduced speeds after 20 gigabytes of mobile usage.
You know your closet well, but what does it sound like? Yes, your closet. Does it whisper your taste? Does it scream your taste? The new Stitch Fix Freestyle, your personalized store, gets to know your unique style and fit. Its selection transforms to show you only the looks and trends you'll love. With a store that evolves alongside your taste, your closet will scream, "So you," without actually screaming. Introducing Stitch Fix Freestyle for women and men, your personalized store. We're so you.
With the Peloton bike, there's always something new to try. We're adding new music to our artist series, new disciplines like boxing.
Fight your way through. Let's make it count.
So many new workouts to try on and off the bike.
Let's go, Peloton family.
There's always something new to keep you motivated. For a limited time, get a $550 value on the Peloton Bike Plus. $300 off plus free delivery and setup, a $250 value. All access membership separate. Limited time offer until January 9, 2022. Free delivery only available in continental U.S. Terms apply.
I am attorney Louis Sosa. At Rosenthal Levy, Simon & Sosa, we have been fighting for the injured for over 35 years. If you have been in a car accident, had a slip and fall, or have been injured at work, we will fight to help you. Offices in West Palm Beach and Port St. Lucie. Open 7 days a week. Visit rosenthallevy.com.
This tax filing season could be one for the record books. There are thousands of dollars worth of new tax credits on the table, and Jackson Hewitt will help make sure you get every one you deserve. Tax credits for being a parent, taking care of a parent, taking classes, and so much more. Don't leave thousands on the table. Jackson Hewitt will make sure you get credit for all you do and get your biggest refund guaranteed. Learn more and find your nearest location at jacksonhewitt.com.
Hi, I'm Sloan Smith from All Your Cooling. All Your Cooling has been a family-owned business since 1973. We offer same-day AC service and installation, 7 days a week. Call us today for a free estimate. 866-219-9390. That's 866-219-9390.
Squeezed Juice will help you reach your goals of losing a little weight now here in the new year. I know you're just like me. We all indulged a little bit over the holiday and we had fun doing it, but now we're like, okay, I got to get it back together. And squeezed.com is a great way to do it. And right now on the website, everything is 25% off. Squeezed.com.
Oh, it's a good thing to jump into. Everybody always here loses 6 to 9 pounds. That's where it all begins. And as you start losing the weight, you can do other cleanses throughout the year, continuing to lose weight. And then I love doing a maintenance squeeze juice every single day to keep the weight off.
You can have it delivered right to your doorstep, cold and fresh and delicious. This is the way you're going to feel great in the new year. Squeezed.com juice cleanses.
Tobacco-Free Florida knows how hard it is to quit nicotine, which is why we offer different quit options to choose from for free, like 24/7 quit coaches available over the phone and free 2-week starter kits of quit aids. We're even experimenting with 80s pop music.
I'm giving you up, giving you up, giving you up. I'm letting you never coming back to smoke. I'll never come back, never coming back to smoke. I'll never come back. I'm giving you up.
Or maybe we'll just stick to the ways we know work. Visit tobaccofreeflorida.com or call 1-877-YOU-CAN-NOW for free nicotine patches.
The Palm Beach County Housing Authority was established in 1969. We're reestablished today to serve you better. We are ready to work with landlords, tenants, and the public and give exceptional customer service, new innovative changes, and continued support for low-income tenants. Hey, we've made our mistakes, but we're not who we used to be and are working hard to be who you need us to be. It's a new year, new day, and new way at PBCHA. Here for you and getting better every day.
This year, the time is right to create happy memories in the home you love, starting with CertaPro painters. They're ready to beautify and protect the space you live in, treating every wall to a colorful new coat of paint for you to enjoy. They'll handle every detail, prepping and painting until the job is done, and we see that smile on your face. Go to CertaPro.com and get a free estimate today. CertaPro Painters. That's Certa with a C.
Each CertaPro Painters business is independently owned and operated. License information available at CertaPro.com.
Once upon a time in a land far away, a brand named Kia came to America to stay. The other brands were not ready. With an industry-leading 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty, Kia was staying steady. Up in the ranks, Kia arose. People were seeing them everywhere they go. Kia continues to impress with technology and design. You can drive one home for as little as $12,999. Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach is where you need to go. All new Kias they have to show. If you're looking for a car, truck, or SUV, Greenway Kia is where you need to be. New or pre-owned, we have your style. You'll be driving home with a smile. If credit is something you lack, Greenway Kia has your back. Have an old car, you say? Get up to $6,000 over Kelley Blue Book fair market value for any trade. So what are you waiting for? Don't delay. Get to Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach today. Command the season. Example stock number 211252 plus tax tag and $9.99 admin. Negative equity refinance warranty is a limited powertrain warranty. See kia.com or retailer for details.
Looking good, feeling good, living good, it's all connected. And my friends at the Begin a New Med Spa have such cool things. Oh my gosh. I'm going to be trying the Vela machine this week. That sounds amazing. The Metamorphosis was so cool. I mean, there's so many new cool gadgets they have. Seriously, if you're into all this stuff like I am, you've got to call Begin a New Med Spa in Jupiter, right there on Indian Town Road in the Fresh Market Plaza. They have all the gadgets, from face stuff to lasers to body stuff. They have it all to help you look and feel your youngest and best. Begin a New Med Spa right there on Indian Town Road in the Fresh Market Plaza. Begin a New Med Spa, Jupiter's premier luxury med spa.
For responsive legal help, call Anna Jar Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
From the Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach studio. Save thousands when you buy the Greenway Kia way. This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
All right, we got people calling people out here today. You would think that people would want to stay on the nice list, but already people jumping into the naughty one, including somebody said, yeah, I got to call out the person in the silver Nissan who just decided to cut me off, then slow down, and then had the gall to flick me off. Like, who the hell do you think you are? I'm the one who should be flipping you off.
People in Nissans drive like maniacs. I said it.
That happens, though, where they're clearly wrong, and then they flick you off. It doesn't make any sense.
No. It doesn't work this way. I'm the one that's supposed to be doing the flipping around here, not you. Rita said, can we call out Palm Beach County School District for keeping kids home until Wednesday? Why are they going back to school Wednesday and not today?
It is odd. And today's a company holiday. Why is all this holiday?
I think it's just because of when New Year's Eve fell, and so it's kind of an odd thing where it's now kicked the holiday to the 3rd. And that's why our company's doing it, is because of when New Year's Eve fell and New Year's Day. And so today you have off. Tomorrow is going to be a teacher work day, and then the kids are back on Wednesday. So it gives the teachers a chance to get ready.
Rocco's back today. Martin County's back.
Oh, they are?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, some schools are and some aren't. So that's why they're calling out Palm Beach County School District. They said other schools are doing it. Why can't you? Got call him out here. Said, I'm calling out my 21-year-old son who slept with his younger brother's girlfriend right before Christmas. Then it all came out while the family was opening presents on Christmas morning, and it ruined our holiday.
Oh, my gosh.
Can you imagine that fun, huh? Can you take presents back right then and there?
You should be allowed to for that.
No. Hand that back. No. You don't deserve that gift.
That would ruin everything.
No.
Yeah.
Give that back. Give that back. Another text here said, I'm calling out my unaware neighbor that didn't think anything about double dipping at our holiday block party while rocking a massive lip sore.
Oh.
Any dip he touched was then tainted and sat untouched for the whole night. Hopefully somebody gifted him some antifungal lip balm.
I think you should be able to call someone out publicly right then and there if they are clearly double dipping and being gross at a party. Because everyone's already talking about you anyway. Let's blow the whole thing open. You can't do that.
In this day and age, too, if you have a dip to serve to people at a party during COVID, make the dip a single serve thing where everybody gets their own little dip so there's no community dipping happening.
It's a good call.
My girlfriend makes those charcuterie boards and she sells them and she's doing really good with it. But that's how she's had to change her business. She doesn't make big giant boards anymore for parties. What she makes is little packages and she'll deliver like 30 of them to a party.
Yeah.
And every party guest gets their own package with their own dip in there.
I like that.
It's much better for COVID.
That's smart.
Make sure you get extra dip, though, because some people are going to want more dip.
Yes, you do need extra dip. You're right.
This call out says, I want to call out my dad who was snooping in my cabinet for some snacks on Christmas Eve. He found a tiny pack of gummy bears and he ate the final 3 without asking me about it and had no idea that he actually just consumed edibles.
Oh.
An hour later, he fell into the Christmas tree, totally destroying it. My daughter was so confused and sad, then my dad tried to blame me for getting him high.
That's amazing.
Oh, my, yeah.
Yeah, you got to be careful because I've noticed older relatives, they are curious about stuff in your refrigerator, in your cabinet. Don't leave out any edibles. They might eat them. And some of these edibles don't taste like there's anything in them anymore.
My girlfriends, they all did that. They were going through this guy's cabinet and they ate chocolate that he had in there.
Yeah.
But it was hallucinogenic mushroom chocolate. And all 4 of them started tripping balls and they were not ready.
The way they do it now, you can't even tell if there's stuff in there. It's so well done now.
You got to be careful eating any kind of anything from somebody else's pantry.
Or their fridge.
So whose fault do you think it is in this instance? Is it Dad's fault for snooping around looking for a snack that he should have asked about?
I don't know. I think it's half and half because if she was going to have company like her dad and her dad likes to forage for snacks, she's got to put that stuff away.
I just know when my dad was staying at my place, I had to make some adjustments in my refrigerator. Because he would have eaten some stuff. My dad, he likes snacks late at night like I do. And if I didn't say anything, wow, what's this old chocolate over here?
Oh, look at
that.
Yeah. Somebody else setting this up with a call them out here. A lot of them from the holiday Christmas parties. They said, yeah, we had one where there's a giant charcuterie board. And it was on the kitchen island, and she wasn't double dipping, but she kept licking her fingers and then going back and tearing apart meats or touching crackers and then putting back and grabbing other crackers.
Yeah, that's a big bad move.
You're right, because it's not always about double dipping. We had a holiday party. I don't know if you remember. Remember the guy who kept on touching his hair? His hair was kind of looked like it was dirty. He kept touching his hair, and then he'd go back and touch some other food.
What's his name?
It was our old station.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yuck.
A couple other call them out. Somebody said, I'm calling out the drunk lady who scared my kids by screaming right before she leaned up against a building to urinate. And it was only 6:30 p.m.
Get it together. Jeez. Wait till nightfall.
If you're leaning up against a building and it's still daylight and you're peeing, it's gone wrong.
Yeah, some people got at it on New Year's. I saw somebody that was pulled over for a DUI and it did not look like they were going to pass, and it was 2 p.m.
Wow.
2 p.m. I was like, wow, man, you went at it early, dog. Somebody else said, I'm calling out my husband's trainer who keeps sending him late night text messages about his workouts. She sent him a text at 11:05 p.m. that said, don't forget, tomorrow is leg day. Gonna wear you out. Bitch, I see you and I know what you're doing.
That is way too late. 11 o'clock? I'm gonna wear you out?
Why does your man have a female trainer anyway? There's a problem.
Yeah,
well, there's definitely a problem now. Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, if Panda told me he got a trainer and then I found out it was a hot girl, I would be like, wait, what?
What?
Shouldn't a dude have a dude trainer?
Okay, so if Panda gets a female trainer and you're cool with it, we all know you don't find her attractive.
Totally.
Okay.
Denny's, he had something where he had called out before we went on break where he went to get a new car, but the car wasn't available, so he got a loaner car, but he kind of liked the loaner car, and then some people were saying, I don't know, is this weird? Is this kind of scammy? And now there's an update with what happened with your car, Denny's. What's going on now?
Yeah, so I was in Colorado, and my phone was blowing up, so I answered it. And it was the dealership telling me that they couldn't get my car, and they wanted me to return the loaner. And I'm like, well, I'm in Colorado. I can't really.
Right. Merry Christmas.
Yeah, so I go, there's no heads up or anything. You guys are just canceling it and calling me now. So they canceled my car. So they have to, I guess, write me a check and give me back the money for my down payment. But right now, I don't have a car again. And they want the loaner back.
Wait, what? And they're harassing him about, we need the car today.
Well, so yeah, the guy on the phone goes, hey, well, we need that car today. Is there anyone I can grab that from? I'm like, well, no one's at my house. I'm like, I have somebody comes by the house just to my cats and stuff.
Oh, hell no.
And they're like, oh, yeah, can we coordinate that? We really need to go get it. Or if there's any way I could get in your house and get those keys. And
get in your house?
That's what I said. I go, no one's there. I go,
you are out of your
I'm
mind.
I'm out of town for another 6 days. I don't know what to tell you guys.
So you bought the car, but then did they sell the car after you bought
So
it?
the only thing I can guess is that they sold me a car, right? And then when they said it was coming in on a truck the next day, I think it came in on that truck. No one talked to anyone.
They sold it to somebody
sold
else.
that car, realized what they did, didn't know what to do, thought they could get another one in, and then never could get another one in.
What an awful problem.
So you bought a car that you don't have.
I've never gotten it. So I talked to the credit people because, you know, you have to take a loan out from Capital One or whatever.
Sure.
So I was on the phone with them, and the lady, she couldn't believe it. She goes, technically, this is fraud.
Yeah.
She goes, you bought something and you're making payments on something that you don't have.
Yeah.
Fortunately, you know, the dealership's been covering my payments. But what do they have to?
Which
They
is
have
also
to.
weird.
But now, do you
Very
have to,
weird.
Do you have to buy a new car now to go through the whole process?
Yeah, I have to
again?
get my down
You
payment
might
back.
want to go to off lease only.
I'm gonna just go
Yeah.
somewhere and try to leave with a car in one day. Do it all
Yeah.
in one shot. I didn't even think this was a thing that could ever happen.
I can hook you up with the guy. You'll actually get a real car.
It's crazy, right?
That's crazy.
So
It's
if
the
you're buying a
craziest thing I've
car
ever heard, yeah.
and they're telling you that it's gonna be a day, don't do it. Just wait.
Only buy a car you're allowed to sit in.
But I just thought it was weird too that they're harassing you to get the loaner back.
The guy was on me about making sure I could get the loaner back, and I told him ultimately, I go, I don't necessarily want to give you guys a loaner back unless you guys give me back my down payment, because then I have no collateral. I have nothing to. There's nothing except for our exchange right here on this phone call that even says this is happening. There's
Great
no written
point.
text.
So what? Yeah, did you give him the car back?
No, I just got in Saturday
okay.
evening. So I'm gonna call him. So the creditor told me to call. She, you know how they record the calls.
Yeah.
She put a big documentation in saying that this sounds all so shady. So she said to call her back once I figured out. So when I talked to him, and I'm gonna call him today.
So you have to go to the dealership with the car, give them that back, then try to get your down payment back. This is at least a 3.5 hour project.
Oh, that's
This is
terrible.
gonna be.
I'm so
this
bummed
is gonna be
out.
so
Yeah.
sad.
I'm so bummed out.
Yeah, it's
I'm
annoying.
so bummed out.
What a crazy saga. Never
What a-
anything like this.
So yeah, basically for 3 months I've had this loaner car.
3 months.
And they've
Yes.
been making the payments.
They made 2 of the payments because the first month you don't necessarily have to make the payment on. Insane, right? And
Yeah,
they
it
just
is.
kept telling me it was going to come. So I told the guy on the phone back in the day, I go, hey, if it's not going to be here tomorrow or the next day, just tell me that. That way I don't have to keep waiting idly by for you guys to contact me. I was trying not to stack my days in case I had to stop what I was doing and run over there. And the guy's like, no, it'll be here tomorrow. No, it'll be here tomorrow. They kept saying that.
Yeah.
Started getting fishy.
This almost sounds like something that would happen to me. A weird bird.
Totally.
Yeah.
Maybe it's because you've been hanging out with Jay
think
Bird
that's
too
That's what
much.
it is.
It's
His
rubbing off.
karma, Bird's aura is starting to like go into your world now.
Bird got his stank on you.
Yeah.
So the lady on the credit from Capital One was saying that I could sue them. I don't know if I feel like getting
No.
into all this. I just
a lot
want
of work.
You
a
definitely
car.
do not want to sue them.
No, I
If
feel
you
like
can
that's
get
a
your
no.
money back easily, I think that's the easier route to
Right.
go.
As long as they're going to give you your deposit back
Yeah.
and you walk away totally even
That should be fine.
with every penny you gave them back in your pockets, and you've made the proper accommodations with Capital One and they know what's going on.
So I'm gonna call them today. Supposedly the dealership was supposed to do a bunch of stuff last week, right before the New Year's, to get the paperwork going, and Capital One told me to call them today. and verify that it is. And if they didn't, then I mean they're gonna. I just don't want it coming back and hurt my credit.
Something tells me that you're going to go there today and you're going to bring that car, and they're not going to have your check.
I'm not. There's no way I'm dropping it off.
I found people usually do paperwork right before the New Year.
I even said to the guy, I go, it's right before the New Year. Are you able to get this in? Because you're telling me you can.
Yeah, I'm sure it's going to
Ain't
be
nobody doing any business.
Tell him to send you a picture of your check before you leave your house.
I told him I'm not dropping the car off unless there's a check already.
We'll have to see Angry Denny's come out.
Well, I'm just going to keep this loaner car as long as possible.
We need to send some muscle with you.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Some intimidating people.
We don't know anybody.
Yeah, I don't have any strong
We'll rent somebody
friends.
out.
We don't have any strong
I
men.
need intimidating friends.
Yeah. Was anybody surprised with the death of Betty White? I know she was almost 100, but I was so shocked. I couldn't believe it when my wife's like, Betty White died. I'm like, no, she can't die because her 100th birthday is coming up in a matter of weeks, and they've got it all slated. She's not allowed to die right now.
She's currently on the cover of People magazine because I saw it in the damn airport the day after she died. It says, "Happy birthday, Betty, turns 100."
They're still doing that thing, that special. They're going to still air it.
Yeah, it's the Betty White 100 Years Young, a birthday celebration. It's going to be one day only. Her birthday would have been January 17th, and it is going to have celebrity guests and highlights of her life and her career and everything she did. And it sounds like it's going to be something that's going to be dropping in theaters. They say tickets are already on sale if you want to get it. So it's still going to be going out for that one day on January 17th. You can check out. And lots of celebrities had lots of things to say, including some interesting clips that I saw too. Talking about Betty White and her thoughts on death. Was she afraid to die? What did she say about that? We'll let you hear it coming up next after Taylor Swift on the KVJ Show.
I know that you like me, and it's kind of frightening. Standing here waiting, and I became hypnotized by freckles and bright eyes, tongue-tied. But now you're so far away, and I'm down, feeling like a face in the crowd. I'm reaching for you, terrified, 'cause you could be the one that I love. I could be the one that you dream. A message in a bottle is all I can do. Standing here hoping it gets to you. You could be the one that I keep, and I could be the reason you can't sleep at night. A message in a bottle is all I can do. Standing here hoping it gets to you. These days I'm restless, work days are endless. Look how you made me, but time moves faster, replaying your laughter, disaster. 'Cause now you're so far away, and I'm down, feeling like a face in the crowd. I'm reaching for you, terrified, 'cause you could be the one that I love. I could be the one that you dream. A message in a bottle is all I can do. Standing here hoping it gets to you. You could be the one that I keep, and I could be the reason you can't sleep at night. A message in a bottle is all I can do. Standing here hoping it gets to you. How is it in London? Where are you while I'm wondering if I'll ever see you again. You could be the one that I love. And now I'm standing here hoping it gets to you. 'Cause you could be the one that I love. I could be the one that you dream. A message in a bottle is all I can do. Standing here hoping it gets to you. You could be the one that I keep,
White from the Golden Girls, so many other things too. They go back to her whole career and how young she was when she got on TV and radio and when just the Golden Girls. She was hosting Saturday Night Live when she was 88 years old. So she's been around forever. In fact, Seth Meyers said, R.I.P. Betty White, the only SNL host I ever saw get a standing ovation at the after party, a party at which she ordered a vodka and a hot dog and stayed till the bitter end. At 88 years old, she's
Good
hanging
for
out
her.
all night long. That's just the kind of person that Betty White was. Everybody loved her. And that was one comment that I saw, too. The thing about Betty White passing, sadly, she couldn't make it to January 17th and her 100th birthday, but the whole world told Betty White when she was alive how much they loved Betty White. She passed knowing what a national treasure she was and how beloved she was, which is fantastic. Sometimes people don't get that benefit. But I thought there were some interesting clips, and they always do come out after somebody passes. In fact, they were asking Betty White several times because she's in her 80s, and they're asking her, hey, what about your thoughts on death? How do you feel? Are you afraid of death? She really didn't say she was, and she had an interesting take on it.
Are you afraid? My mother has the most wonderful approach to death. She always, even growing up, she said, well, we know so many things. We know almost everything in the world, but we don't know what happens at that moment. A lot of people think they do, but they don't. She said, so whenever we lose somebody, she'd say, now he knows the secret.
Oh.
And now she knows the secret.
That's a nice way to put it, I think.
So now Betty knows the secret.
I like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And they'd also asked her, too. They said, you just got so much life. How do you knock down vodka and hot dogs at 88 years old all night long?
I'm not preaching, but I think maybe I learned it from my animal friends. Kindness and consideration of somebody besides yourself. And I think that keeps you feeling young. I really do.
So Betty White really learned her life lessons from animals, how they treat each other. And just how they treat you. You notice how like a dog loves you?
Most dogs love you.
Right.
Not all.
She approached her life, though, I guess.
Yeah,
with that attitude.
And she did say she loved to eat hot dogs. That kept her youthful.
Yeah, the hot dogs, huh?
Which ironically are made of animals.
Yeah.
So she would have been 100 years old on January 17th. Now, to put it into perspective, she was born in 1922. So let me ask you here, younger or older than Betty White? Sliced bread. They always talk about that. Is sliced bread younger or older than Betty White? What was around first? What would you say, sliced bread, younger or older, Virginia?
Sliced bread came first.
Okay, sliced bread came first. What do you think, Bird?
I don't think it did. I think Virginia's wrong on that one. I think it came after.
You're right, Bird.
Which is insane.
Sliced bread is younger than Betty White. It was first introduced in 1928. Betty White born in 1922.
Wow.
So how long's bread been around? Has bread been around forever? And they just started.
Long time.
They just started to cut it.
Did we always just like tear it with our hands?
Yeah. Why did we start cutting it so late?
I think this is where you could buy it in stores and it was pre-sliced for you.
Okay.
Before that, they weren't doing that.
Okay, you got to cut it yourself. But
I
this
think
is
so.
all right.
Yeah.
So much to learn.
Mm-hmm. What about the electric toaster? Is that older or younger than Betty White? What do you think, Bird?
That's younger.
You're going to say that is younger? What do you think, Virginia?
Yeah, I think it's younger.
They're going to say younger. No, it's older.
Really?
The electric toaster was invented and introduced in 1909, years before Betty White. What about television? Is that younger or older than Betty White?
Television's been around. See, Betty White's been around longer than television.
Yeah, I agree.
So you're saying television is younger than Betty
Yes.
White?
Yes.
Okay, you are correct on that. Betty White, born in 1922. TV came out in 1925.
Oh.
What about Prohibition? That was the 18th Amendment to ban alcohol. What came first, that or Betty White?
I think Betty White came first, man.
I don't know. I think Prohibition came first.
I'm sticking in. Betty White is older than Prohibition.
Okay. Virginia's right on that one. You're wrong. 1919 on Prohibition.
Okay.
1922 on Betty White.
Still pretty
Still
close,
very
though.
close.
What about Hostess Twinkies?
Oh, Twinkies.
I think Twinkies are older than Betty White.
Okay, you're saying they're older than Betty White. What do you think, Virginia?
I think they're younger than Betty White.
You're correct again. Twinkies came out in 1930. Betty White was 8. So her first 8 years, she never had a Twinkie.
Wow.
And you know she would have loved it. What about the traffic signal? What was around first? Betty White or traffic signals?
I think Betty White's older than traffic signals.
I do too.
Betty White is older than traffic signals. Her first year of her life, there was no such thing as a traffic signal. They came out in 1923. And what do you think about with the refrigerator? Is it younger or older than Betty White?
That's old.
Older.
You're going to say the refrigerator is older. You are correct. 1913 on the fridge, 1922 on Betty White. So there you go. She will be missed. Amazing that she had just the way she was, how vibrant she was at the age of 99.
I'm still kind of blown away by that sliced bread.
When I went to that Oscar party years ago, she was in her 80s, and she was at the party. And everybody was just like, oh my gosh, Betty White. She was partying with everybody till whenever. Like, Betty White don't shut it down.
That's how she rolled.
Could you imagine if you found that, if you knew you were going to be living till 99 from your age right now? That's still so much time.
A lot of
so
time.
much.
Yep. A lot of time, a lot of things to do. So there you go. The life of Betty White. Coming up here in a couple of minutes, an old favorite is going to be coming back here in a couple of minutes. It's called Headphone Karaoke. We'll play it next.
From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center. If you've been in an accident, call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
Live life on the bright side with Brightline trains connecting Miami, Fort Lauderdale, and West Palm Beach. Visit GoBrightline.com and enjoy your ride. We have a crash to keep an eye out for right now in Broward County. This one on 95 northbound right at Griffin Road. Look for 2 left lanes blocked in the area. Traffic service of Palm Beach Mitsubishi. I'm Suits 379 WRMF.
It's the year-end sales event at Palm Beach Mitsubishi, featuring the all-new 2022 Outlander. Rule the road with Mitsubishi's super all-wheel control, plus an industry-leading 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty. Only at Palm Beach Mitsubishi.
Well, hello there. I am the Guitar Hotel. I have over 3,000 of the newest slot machines and nearly 200 table games with real cards and real dealers. Come experience my incredible lineup of restaurants, bars, and of course, Hard Rock Live. Or spend a day soaking up the sun in my 18 acres of poolside paradise. I can't wait to meet you. Visit hardrockholly.com to find out more.
If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, please call 1-888-ADMIT-IT.
I'm attorney Steve Simon. At Rosenthal, Levy, Simon & Sosa, we have been fighting for the injured for over 35 years. If you've been in a car accident, had a slip and fall, or been injured at work, we will fight to help you. Offices in West Palm Beach and Port St. Lucie. Open 7 days a week. Visit rosenthallevy.com.
You know, for many years, we've trusted Spiro and the team at Good Greek Moving and Storage. They are the total relocation experts because now Spiro and his team at Good Greek announces Good Greek Realty, where you can buy or sell with confidence. Connect with top agents right here locally to get the best deal or get the most money. It doesn't matter what you're looking to do, buy or sell. The Good Greek Realty team can help you do it the best. And right now, for a limited time, get all your packing and boxing and moving supplies for free when you list your home with Good Greek Realty. That's going to be saving you hundreds of dollars right there. Spiro and his team know what they're doing. They are your total relocation experts. So go online today and connect with the best. GoodGreekRealty.com.
Time to take this submarine back up.
Ugh, but it's tax season up there, Captain.
You know, all that stressing over taxes isn't necessary with TaxAct.
How did you get...
April here. To remind you that with TaxAct, you're guaranteed your maximum refund while filing for less.
Beats being submerged for another month. Hey, Captain?
To your stations. We're headed home.
Guess I should probably close that window I opened.
What?
Kidding. Switch to TaxAct today and start for free.
Restrictions apply. Price at filing subject to change. See taxact.com for guaranteed details.
Have you been trying to get pregnant without success? If so, you're not alone. Approximately 1 in 8 couples have difficulty getting pregnant. As a woman ages, her chances of getting pregnant start to decline, so time is of the essence. Call IVF Florida at 954-247-6200. Schedule a telemedicine consultation with one of their specialists. IVF Florida physicians have helped couples achieve their dreams of parenthood since 1986 and provide comprehensive and personalized fertility services that you can start from your home. Call 954-247-6200 or visit IVFFlorida.com.
Do you love great food, an awesome place to hang out, fantastic wine and cocktails, well, Cucina Cabana is the place to go. A place my wife and I hung out at during the break. Got some friends there that do an amazing job, not only of creating the freshest food you're going to find in Palm Beach County, but creating a fun atmosphere. You're going to have a great time, and you'll always feel welcome and appreciated when you go to Cucina Cabana right there on US 1, just south of PJ Boulevard. They serve lunch in the afternoon. They have an amazing happy hour that goes every Tuesday through Saturday from 4 to 7 p.m. And tomorrow, too, they do half-off wine bottles. Thursday's ladies' night, and then Thursday through Saturday, they got Ray Chang performing live. So if you want really great food and a great atmosphere and a good time, check out Cucina Cabana on US 1, just south of PJ Boulevard.
Dog Bite, Gordon and Partners, 333-3333.
South Florida weather is 15 seconds away from the H. Gregg West Palm Beach Weather Center.
Inventory shortage? Not at hgregg.com West Palm Beach. Currently holding one of the largest inventories in the state. Have a car you'd like to trade in? They want it. Just bring it. Visit hgregg.com today on Military Trail.
Your WPTV First Alert forecast calls for temperatures this morning in the upper 60s, some rain and clouds to start off the day as a cold front moves in. Clearing skies throughout the afternoon with highs in the mid to upper 70s and less humidity. I'm WPTV First Alert meteorologist Katya Hall for 97.9 WRMF.
This report is sponsored by Valvoline Instant Oil Change.
It's 2022. Time for a change? Then get to Valvoline Instant Oil Change, where our experts go the extra mile. Drive in for a 15-minute premium stay-in-your-car oil change today. Go to getyouroilchange.com for 50% off.
What's hot now on the KVJ Show?
Hey, would you like to be on the radio and on the KVJ show? All you have to do is just tell us why you love KVJ and why you listen, and you can actually hear your voice on the radio. Now, what you do, simply leave us a message on the WRMF app. We'd love to be able to play your voice back talking about KVJ. So if you don't have the app, download it absolutely for free. If you do have it, go there in the bottom left-hand corner, find the mic feature, and leave us your message, and then listen for your voice right here on the KVJ show.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
All right, baby, it is back. Headphone karaoke. Now, a lot of times when you listen to music in headphones and listen to it really loud, you're like, oh man, I sound good. And you're singing along and there's just that feel. You just feel like your voice is in sync with the music. But then you start getting weird looks from people around you, going, ugh. Because there's something about not being able to hear your own voice that really throws your own voice off. So what we do in headphone karaoke, we strap up a song really loud and then we try to sing along to the song. And you have no idea if you sound good or bad. So what we're going to be doing here today is we're going to be singing a song, and then we're going to let our audience vote on who puts in the worst performance. That performance then is going to get showcased on our social media. We'll put up a special video just for you, so we'll need to record these performances here today.
Because no one wants to hear the best.
No.
No.
No. They're not going to be good.
So the songs I pulled are kind of just songs that everyone probably knows, probably karaoke hits, I guess you could call them.
Karaoke classics.
Okay. All right, let's see what we got here. Okay, I'm going to dig in the cup, and I pulled out Dance with Somebody.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's
a fun one to do for karaoke.
Yeah.
Everybody likes that song. It's got a pep.
It's a toe tapper.
Okay.
So I highlighted a part for you. You'll hear it come in for that part.
Yeah, I'm looking at where the part is because it kind of picks up mid-chorus. So.
It's randomly chosen. This is going to be hard.
Oh, my gosh.
Good
This is
job,
gonna be
Denny's.
really hard. Okay, now you only have to do just this one little section to be just a little snippet of you singing
Because
here.
anything too long, it's just unbearable for the
Okay,
people who
this is
listen
gonna
to
be
the show.
So I'm going to hear the song in the headphones, and all you're going to hear is my voice a cappella.
Right.
Okay.
Leave it on the stage, Ralston.
I'm going to try my best here. Okay. All right, let me get this thing going here. All right, headphone karaoke. Here's my performance of Wanna Dance.
All right, here we go.
Done all right up till now. It's the light of day that shows me how. And when the night falls, the loneliness calls. Oh, I want to dance with somebody. I want to feel the heat with somebody. Yeah, I want to dance with somebody. With somebody who loves me. Yeah. Oh, I want to dance with somebody.
Get off the stage.
I want to feel the heat.
You're going too long.
With somebody.
Someone get this ass clown
I
off
want to
now.
dance with somebody.
He won't stop.
With somebody who loves me.
Edit yourself down.
Yeah. It felt good. Felt good.
It always feels good.
It felt pretty good.
And that's all that matters.
It felt pretty good. All right, Virginia's going to be drawing out the song to sing at random.
Okay, where's this cup of pain?
I like that. The cup of pain.
Cup of pain.
Okay. What you got over there, Virginia?
All right, I'm going to be doing... it's the one I didn't want to get.
What?
Shallow.
Well, try to channel Bradley Cooper's voice. She's a little
I have no problem with the Bradley Cooper parts. It's the Lady Gaga parts I can't sing.
Oh, I think you'll get this. Okay, Denny's has highlighted out a random part of the song for you to start singing.
He got that. It's the Gaga part.
Is it the Gaga part? Oh, this is great.
Damn it, Denny's.
This is great. Okay, it's headphone karaoke. Virginia's going to be singing her version of Shallow here. Denny's will fire it up for you. We'll just hear your voice. You're going to have the song blaring in your headphones.
You're going to hear the end of her line into that chorus.
Okay. Oh, I can't wait for this, Bird. It's going to be good.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Feel myself. I'm off the deep end. Watch as I dive in. I never reach the ground. Crash through the surface where they can't hurt us. We're far from the shallows now.
Was that great or what?
Is that enough?
Oh, that's enough.
That's enough.
Was I worse than that?
Okay.
I don't think so. I don't think there's any way anybody's going to beat that.
Okay. All right, let's see. Is Virginia running away with this one? Okay, Bird's going to be drawing out a song here today for headphone karaoke. All right, what song you got there, Bird?
Shack?
Love Shack. Oh.
Love
okay.
Shack.
Okay.
Boring.
Little B-52s. Okay.
All right, so it comes off at the beginning where she starts kind of talking, so you'll see it come in right here.
Okay.
Yeah. Heading down the Atlantic Highway. Okay. All right. Looking for the love getaway. Headed for the love shack. Well, I got me a car. It's as big as a whale, and it's about to set sail. I got me a Chrysler. It sings about 20. So hurry up and give your jukebox money. The Love Shack is a little old place where we can get there. Love Shack, baby. Ha, ha, ha. Love Shack, baby.
All right, very nice. Okay, and then there is Bird's performance. Okay. You get to vote on which one was the worst of the three.
I am not in performance shape.
That was a tough one.
You're
to do.
fine. You're safe.
Okay. All
No,
right,
You're not going home.
I was saying I was dancing, so I'm out of shape.
we'll have Suits put up a poll to let KVJ TV vote on who had the worst performance today in headphone karaoke.
And if people have ideas or maybe categories they want us to do,
take requests.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so it'd be myself, Virginia, or Jaybird, who did the worst at the headphone karaoke. If you're watching us on KVJ TV on YouTube, just look for the KVJ show. We got that poll going up right now. We'll let you know who did the worst performance by your vote coming up next.
I do the same thing I told you that I never would. I told you I changed, even when I knew I never could. Know that I can't find nobody else as good as you. I need you to stay, need you to stay. I get drunk, wake up, I'm wasted still. I realize the time that I wasted here. I feel like you can't feel the way I feel. I'll be if you can be right here. I'll be if you can be right here. I do the same thing I told you that I never would. I told you I changed, even when I knew I never could. Know that I can't find nobody else as good as you. I need you to stay, need you to stay. I do the same thing I told you that I never would. I I do the same thing I told you that I never would. I told you I changed, even when I knew I never could. Know that I can't find nobody else as good as you. I need you to stay, need you to stay. I do the same thing I told you that I never would. I told you I changed, even when I knew I never could. Know that I can't find nobody else as good as you. I need you to stay, need you to stay. I need you to stay, need you to stay.
Okay, who had the worst performance in our round of headphone karaoke just from a second ago? All right,
I know it was me. It's okay.
You think so?
I don't even think you have to go to the voting.
Did it not feel good, or like
You
why?
tell me. I mean, how are your ears doing?
Well, I mean, you know,
I think you've been too hard on yourself.
I mean, she put her. To me, it's about the heart you put into it.
I wanted Shallow. That's the one I wanted.
You wanted it?
You should have dropped into the key of Cooper.
That's the one I didn't want.
Well, I got to tell you, the voting right now is not in your favor. You got 66% of the votes for the worst performance, Virginia, on Kvj TV.
Yeah, it didn't feel good.
Okay.
And it was you actually cut out early because you knew
I knew
it wasn't going well.
I didn't have to give you any more and hurt you any further.
Okay. Well, we're going to be posting that up on our social media, so anybody who's not tortured by it on the radio will be tortured by it on our social media platforms.
And there goes those numbers.
Oh, yeah.
Are we supposed to be trying to get likes?
Yeah, I know.
We have to discontinue this very quick. But yeah, you can find us. In fact, we've got TikTok now. Might be a good place to post that up. KVJ has got a TikTok. So if you're on TikTok, just look for the KVJ Show. Make sure you follow.
Ow! There's a lot of dumbass criminals to talk about, baby. It's the whacked out news. People breaking the law. Ha ha, fighting in the nude. Ha, drunk people pooping in the street. Ha ha, it's the whacked out news. So many people on meth. Ow!
Well, I think you guys saw probably on the news the story with the two vandals that caused extensive damage to Key West southernmost point buoy on New Year's Eve. The big dum-dums were out there, and they had a menorah and a Christmas tree out there to celebrate the holidays. Well, they took the Christmas tree, leaned it up against the concrete buoy there that you know if you've ever been to Key West, lit it on fire, caught the smoke and fire, then damaged the buoy, so they're gonna have to repaint it. I know they've had to do that before, but you know, it's kind of dumb they did it between 3 and 3:30 a.m. Thing is, though, they've got a webcam that's on that thing 24/7, so they got pretty clear video of these two guys. So I assume that they will be identified and then they will be prosecuted for vandalism.
It's one of those spots that I think has a live cam on it all the time because everybody tries to. If you go, like I went a few months ago, and you want to have your picture taken next to it, the line is like 45 minutes long to get up there and take your picture next to it. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It was slam packed.
Crazy. I guess you got to go at 3 a.m. then.
I guess so.
Okay.
Just don't light it on fire.
No.
That'd be cool.
Key West Police are asking anyone with information to contact them at 305-809-1000 and let them know who it is. Well, the Austin Fire Department had their own issues. They had to respond to 18 calls involving dumpster fires in just the first 2 hours of 2022.
Oh, no.
It's not a great way to start off a new year, is it, with a dumpster fire? That's what's happening in Austin.
Why is that?
I don't know. I guess that's just what they do. Different areas have their own things. Like, a lot of my family went to West Virginia University, and they love to burn couches there. I don't know why.
Somebody I know, they said at midnight they would start firing guns in the air.
Some people do that, yeah.
And where do those bullets go? If
Exactly.
They come down, yeah.
If everyone's firing bullets at the same, let's say you've got 8 people at your party shooting guns in the air, aren't you horrified of where those bullets are going to go?
Yeah, I'm going underneath concrete. I'm hiding.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah, they do come down, and they a lot of times strike people. Yeah, that happens a lot, actually, around New Year's and 4th of July.
Yeah, it happened in the French Quarter in New Orleans one year.
Yeah.
All these people shot guns in the air, and I think a couple people died from falling stray bullets.
Well, that was my question. How often does that happen? Because there are people who do this all the time for New Year's Eve.
I don't understand why you would ever do that.
And how could you fire it up in the air and not know where it went and go to bed?
Right.
I would be thinking the worst case scenario.
There's
on
just
that.
people in life that don't really think through things. They just do.
Or care.
Yeah.
I would just be thinking, oh my gosh, where do these bullets go?
Mm-hmm. They say residents of suburban Pittsburgh were startled on the first day of the new year by this loud boom. They say the loud boom shook homes, and it was pretty much felt throughout much of western Pennsylvania. Trying to figure out what it was, the National Weather Service is now saying that the boom was likely a meteor explosion.
Oh.
That'd be kind of, you're thinking, because the fireworks were going off. Did you guys have a lot of fireworks in your neighborhood?
Yes, totally.
Yeah, my dog was freaking out. I needed a thunder shirt for her.
Yeah.
And she didn't like it. So imagine that. You've been going to bed with these fireworks going off, and all of a sudden, kaboom, that rattles your house. The heck, man. There's a guy near Tampa that was riding his bike on Saturday night. He had a backpack on, and that backpack had a sword in it. Now, it's not real smart, especially if you wind up doing a header on the bike, because when he did, he landed on his backpack and impaled himself with his sword.
Oh my gosh.
Is he okay?
He's in local trauma center right now.
So no.
Not doing great. But yeah, don't ride a bike with a sword.
Damn.
I've seen people carry swords, man. More people carry swords than you think. People have swords on them.
They seem outdated, right?
They do seem outdated. That's
Yeah.
what's weird about it.
Impaling just seems so awful and brutal.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Yeah. There's an aspiring rapper in North Carolina that went to a used car dealership and asked if they just give him a Lincoln Navigator if he rapped well enough.
How'd that go?
They said no.
Why?
So instead, he goes across the street and steals a Frito-Lay truck outside of a grocery store.
Okay.
That's certainly a different way to go.
Yeah, he wound up in a high-speed chase with cops, but at least he's got material for his next rap song. There's a teacher from Michigan that flew to Iceland with their family for the holidays, then tested positive for COVID mid-flight and had to quarantine in a bathroom for 5 hours. She then spent another 10 days online in a hotel and should be heading home today.
Wow.
But how tough is that? Yeah, a buddy of mine, he wound up getting the COVID right at the start of the break, and throughout Christmas and all the holidays, he was quarantined in a room by himself and had to basically just patch himself in via a live feed to his family.
Just in time to go back to work.
Right.
That's so depressing.
I know so many people that have COVID right now.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, it's going around, Virginia.
So many people in my life have it.
Yeah, it is going around. They say the testing site's crazy, as much as 5-hour waits in Palm Beach County. And they're going to be opening up a couple new locations, including one at Calusa Park in Boynton Beach. That opens up today if you want to do some testing to try to knock that down. So, yeah, it's that Omicron, Virginia.
I know. It's super catchy.
Yeah, super catchy.
My sister caught it.
Did she? Okay.
My best friend caught it. My other best friend caught it.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I have 3 people right now.
How many times your sister had COVID now?
0 until now.
Oh, wow.
She caught it from her stepson, who caught it at a wrestling tournament. So the kid brought it home.
Oh, yeah.
And he gave it to his mom, and then he gave it to his dad, and then my sister got it last.
If you have COVID, wrestling is probably not the best sport.
Wrestling seems very close.
I mean, everybody who wrestled with that cat must have got it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. A 54-year-old Long Island, New York woman was busted for allegedly giving a COVID vaccine to a 17-year-old boy inside her home without permission.
Oh.
The teen then went home and told his mom what happened. She immediately called the police. Said, yeah, you can't do your own vaccinations in a home.
And you can't do anything like that without the parents' permission.
No.
Did she had the stuff there? Where did she get
I don't
that
know
from?
what she might have vaccinated him with Ajax.
That's
I don't
what,
know.
Did she make her own?
Yeah.
What's going on?
Sketch.
Yeah, it is. There's a terroristic squirrel that apparently was attacking people in this Welsh town over the holiday. They said it was so bad that it attacked 18 people in 48 hours.
The modern day squirrel, it's changed. These are not 1980s squirrels anymore. They've become humanized and organized, and you're seeing it across the country.
Yeah. Well, they say that they eventually had to get the squirrel and put it down because it was just too violent.
The squirrel's in your area.
If he attacked 18 people, I mean, that's big numbers.
It is, yeah. I wonder if it was like keeping tabs.
He might have had rabies or something.
There was a squirrel. So they thought it was on meth. I'm not even kidding. It was a real story where they thought this squirrel was jacked up on meth.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Some of them act like it. They're squirrely. That's why they call them that. And coming up here in just a couple of minutes, did you hear about what happened with Alexa? They say that Amazon has now had to update its Alexa voice assistant after it challenged a 10-year-old girl to touch a coin to the prongs of a half-inserted plug.
Ooh.
Yeah, the suggestion came after the girl asked Alexa for a challenge to do. And Alexa responded by saying, plug in a phone charger about halfway into a wall outlet, then touch a penny to the exposed prongs.
Oh.
What?
And then hold on to your panties because you're about to get the shock of your life.
Right. What the
How
heck
did that
is
happen?
Did someone hack
They had to.
into it? Yeah, it got hacked.
Got hacked.
Yeah, I don't know exactly what all went down, but they say that they had to go in pretty much right away and try to repair Alexa so that it stopped telling kids to stick things into outlets.
It's more horrifying if it wasn't hacked. All of a sudden, Alexa's coming up with her own challenges.
She's gone rogue.
Yeah. And then they went in and they found all these other things that Alexa was telling people to do. It's crazy.
Don't Tide Pods look delicious?
Don't Tide Pods look delicious?
Is that real?
I think somebody's altered the audio.
Have you ever touched a chainsaw with your tongue?
I don't even know what's real anymore, man.
When I'm thirsty, I like to drink Windex.
Yeah, poor Alexa. It's crazy stuff. And there was something else I want to let you know about tech-wise. They said watch out for this thing that Apple has put out. Now, you know what the Tile is, right?
Yes.
Have you heard about this Apple thing called the AirTag?
Yeah, we have 2 of them.
Oh my gosh. It's kind of crazy what's going on now, and Apple's got a big problem. They say it's the new way of stalking, and it's causing issues that Apple's having to deal with. I'll let you know what you got to watch out for next.
Live life on the bright side with Brightline trains connecting Miami, Fort Lauderdale, and West Palm Beach. Visit GoBrightline.com and enjoy your ride. We have a crash to watch for this morning on 95 southbound just beyond the exit for Palmetto Park Road. Look for one center lane block due to this crash. And in Oakland Park, we have a wreck on Oakland Park Boulevard. This westbound at Northwest 36 Terrace, 2 right lanes blocked in that area. Traffic a service of Palm Beach Mitsubishi. I'm Suits, 79 WRMF.
The brand new Palm Beach Mitsubishi is the local leader in customer service with the best selection of fully reconditioned pre-owned cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs. Palm Beach Mitsubishi, across from the Palm Beach Airport. PalmBeachMitsubishi.com.
If we multiply this by the square root of pi and divide by the coefficient, how do we simplify?
Cash Pop.
Excuse me?
It's a new draw game from the Florida Lottery. You just need one number to win. Couldn't be simpler. There's 5 drawings a day, and you can win up to 250 times your play amount.
Are you a student?
No, I'm delivering pad thai. Is there a Darren here?
Be a one-number wonder with new Cash Pop from the Florida Lottery. It's your ticket.
Claim it.
Must be 18 or older to play. Play responsibly.
You know your closet well, but what does it sound like? Yes, your closet. Does it whisper your taste? Does it scream your taste? The new Stitch Fix Freestyle, your personalized store, gets to know your unique style and fit. Its selection transforms to show you only the looks and trends you'll love. With a store that evolves alongside your taste, your closet will scream, "So you," without actually screaming. Introducing Stitch Fix Freestyle for women and men, your personalized store. We're so you.
I am attorney Louis Sosa. At Rosenthal Levy, Simon & Sosa, we have been fighting for the injured for over 35 years. If you have been in a car accident, had a slip and fall, or have been injured at work, we will fight to help you. Offices in West Palm Beach and Port St. Lucie. Open 7 days a week. Visit RosenthalLevy.com.
Hi, I'm Emmitt Smith, Pro Football Hall of Famer and 3-time champion.
Pro Football's all-time leading rusher Emmitt Smith talks about joint pain.
Trust me, I know about joint pain. Sure, I made it look easy, but if my body could speak, it would say, "I'm in pain."
Are you living with chronic joint pain? Knees, hips, lower back, shoulders? Don't just assume the old treatments are the only treatments.
I've gone under the knife to get rid of pain, but now there are options, and you need to check them out.
Emmitt's talking about QC Kinetics, exciting new natural biologic therapies that can repair and restore damaged tissue in your joints. New options, now available here.
You can encourage your body to actually heal itself with the help of QC Kinetics.
Real relief with no surgery, no drugs, no downtime. Call the local medical professionals at QC Kinetics for regenerative restorative treatments with lasting relief.
But now, you and I, we have help. QC Kinetics.
Call QC Kinetics, 954-787-PAIN.
That's 954-787-PAIN. QC Kinetics, 954-787-PAIN.
Peloton is bringing so much new for the new year. With the Peloton Bike, you get access to new classes and new artist series. Punch up your power with Peloton Boxing. Work out to your favorite music with 100-plus artist series classes. For a limited time, experience it all with a $550 value offer on the Peloton Bike Plus, including $300 off the Bike Plus and free setup and delivery. A $250 value. Terms apply. Learn more at onepeloton.com.
Yes, Miss Tubbs. No problem. I'll call someone about the plumbing.
One of Beatrice's properties needs a new superintendent.
Custodial team is not...
Someone with handyman superpowers and a concierge alter ego.
Does anyone know any good electricians near Parkville?
Indeed can help her hire great people fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. Instant Match instantly connects you with quality candidates whose resumes on Indeed match your sponsored job description. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
Have you heard about One Solution Dental Implant Centers? You don't have to live with missing, damaged, or decayed teeth. Ditch your dentures, throw away the tube of goop, and kick your cup of teeth to the curb. My name is Dr. Ellie Friedman, founder of One Solution Dental Implant Centers. I created the revolutionary One Solution system to provide frustrated patients like you with life-changing results in a single day. Come to our office with your missing, broken, damaged, or severely decayed teeth and leave the same day with full mouth implants and permanent fixed teeth that are natural and functional. Our board-certified providers are ready to help. Even if you've been told you aren't a candidate for traditional dental implants, we have a solution. Don't take my word for it. Listen to the thousands of patients that have completed their treatment. Call us now at 877-421-0584 or visit us at onesolutionnow.com. One Solution is here for you.
If you're looking to make your home safer and upgrade and really save money on your insurance, increase the value of your home, I mean, there are a million reasons to upgrade your windows with BNT Windows and Doors. I did it. I finished phase 2. Now all I have left is phase 3, and these guys are awesome. They only use custom PGT windows and doors, the best-selling windows and doors on the market. So you've got the great team at BNT, and then you've got the great product with PGT. You're completely fortified now, Cav.
Yeah, I got a new front door, and there was a neighborhood Christmas party I went to, and all the neighbors like, your door looks so good. I was like, that's right, BNT.
My door looks good.
Oh, yeah, the neighbors are noticing.
I love that. If your neighbors are noticing that your doors are rickety, now's the time to upgrade them. Call BNT Windows and Doors today. Go online, bntwindowsanddoors.com.
Follow your passion. Become a technician, entrepreneur, creator, innovator, or visionary. Be brave. We know things won't always go our way, but together we find the way. You set your goals, and Palm Beach State College will take you there. We believe in you. Be what you want to be.
Find your power today. Visit palmbeachstate.edu to apply now and speak to a representative. Spring classes begin on January 11th. Don't wait to level up at Palm Beach State College.
Once upon a time in a land far away, a brand named Kia came to America to stay. The other brands were not ready. With an industry-leading 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty, Kia was staying steady. Up in the ranks, Kia arose. People were seeing them everywhere they go. Kia continues to impress with technology and design. You can drive one home for as little as $12,999. Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach is where you need to go. All new Kias they have to show. If you're looking for a car, truck, or SUV, Greenway Kia is where you need to be. New or pre-owned, we have your style. You'll be driving home with a smile. If credit is something you lack, Greenway Kia has your back. Have an old car, you say? Get up to $6,000 over Kelley Blue Book fair market value for any trade. So what are you waiting for? Don't delay. Get to Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach today. Command the season. Example stock number 211252 plus tax tag and $999 admin. Negative equity refinance. Warranty is a limited powertrain warranty. See Kia.com or retailer for details.
Call your legal team at Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE for a consultation.
From the Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach studio. Save thousands when you buy the Greenway Kia way. This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
Technology. I don't know, it just might be the end of us. Over the break, Amazon had an issue with Alexa that Apparently, he told a 10-year-old girl to touch a coin to the prongs of a half-inserted plug. KJ was saying in the chat room that Amazon said it wasn't a hack, but an error. Not sure I believe it.
That's even
Error?
creepier
What
to
does that
me.
mean?
I don't know. Yeah, what does that even mean?
Did somebody do it from the inside?
Because a hack means, all right, some smart person went in there and they're messing around. If it's Alexa just going rogue.
And what, telling these kids to do all this? Because all she did was ask for a challenge. And then Alexa's just saying all these really awful things to kids.
I know you're only 6, but I think you're big enough to drive Mom's car.
I mean, come on. That's ridiculous. I mean, what the heck?
Don't let Rocco hear that.
Oh, my, yeah.
Good Lord, he'll take you up on
He'll be
it.
here to pick you up, Virginia. So, yeah, we got some other problems with technology. You've heard about these AirTags. If you don't know, it is just over an inch. It's a disc, and it's got tracking capabilities. Now, Apple comes out with this, and of course, they're not cheap because they're Apple. It's $29, I guess, for an AirTag. And they started selling them earlier this year, and they sold them as a way to keep track of your stuff. It's their version of Tile that has been out for a little while, but apparently Apple does it a little bit better.
Yeah, they're really good compared to the Tile, which I've seen those, and we have 2 Apple AirTags. The Apple AirTag, it is super user-friendly and will have you step-by-step walking to exactly where your keys are.
Did you all know that there was trackers in our grocery carts where they are targeting, I think Walmart does it. There's a thing they have in somewhere in the cart where it starts to know your patterns of shopping, and then they'll start targeting you. So let's say I go to Walmart 4 times or I go to Publix 4 times and I get Hot Pockets every time. They track your movement into your from the tracker in there. I guess it connects to your phone somehow, and then all of a sudden you'll start getting all these advertisements to your devices.
It was something that Piggly Wiggly had done. A couple places had done it. It was a study from 2015, and what they had done was they put this in the carts, and so you would have to put in your own card so they'd be able to track, and then they're trying to design their stores better and understand what people's shopping habits were.
But I heard they're still doing it at places we don't know about. That's the conspiracy.
Oh, okay. I've not heard that.
Yeah,
I don't know how it would work.
I think how it would work is your phone's right there usually by wherever they're doing, so they're probably tracking.
So your phone connects to the cart?
I think so, man. Somehow they're able to get your shopping patterns through technology through the shopping carts. I know I sound like a crazy person. I know I do, but they know what you're doing, Virginia.
We're used to you sounding like a crazy person, so
they're
New Year, same problem.
They're watching you in your shopping carts.
Paranoid much?
Well, the AirTag has been something that's been documented on a lot of different social media platforms. People are posting up videos because what people are doing is they're buying one of these AirTags. And I guess you could still do it with the Tile, but that's where I said the AirTag seems to be a little bit better than the Tile. And that's why I guess the AirTags are a problem compared to the Tiles. The AirTags emit a digital signal that can be detected by devices running Apple's mobile operating system. And they say that you can follow somebody pretty accurately on them from a pretty good distance. And what people were finding was some of these AirTags tucked up behind license plates or dropped in their purse. And so you've got all these different Reddit threads, Twitter posts, TikTok videos, things like that of people finding them in their belongings. And the thing that's odd about it is because it pairs up with your Apple device, you might get a message that you're being tracked by a, quote, unknown accessory. Can you imagine that?
It comes up right on your phone and it tells you, hey, just so you know, this AirTag has been traveling with you for however many hours.
Yes.
Because it's trying to give you a little safety net so that if that AirTag is not supposed to be tracking you, now you know that it is.
So what Apple's trying to do is they're trying to get ahead of this because privacy is one of the big things. And if you're getting stalked with AirTags, Apple's got a big problem. So they're trying to find ways to discourage unwanted tracking and stalking that is happening right now with these AirTags. And one of the things they're doing is after a certain amount of time of not detecting the device to which they're paired, then the AirTag will start beeping within a day. That's where they have it right now. If it's not linked up to the device it's supposed to be, that was down from 3 days. So you could have been tracked for 3 days without knowing it. Now it would happen in the same day. But if somebody's just following you home from the grocery store, a day's I mean, unless you live a day away from the grocery store, they're still going to be able to follow you home or find out where you live based on dropping an air tag or putting it underneath your license plate.
If you have a crazy ex that wants to know where you're going and what you're doing, that's scary.
Apple said they're now working with Google to try to work with Android phones to automatically detect these trackers. That's what they have on Apple right now. So you will get that message, but that would freak you out. I know it's supposed to warn you that somebody's tracking you, but can you imagine that popping up on your phone? And how often is this happening? Are a lot of people having this go on? Because I know you see one TikTok video and you think everybody's getting tracked.
I saw talking about a TikTok video. These people in this neighborhood had those inflatables. And they had like a Santa and a snowman and all this stuff. And somebody stole their inflatables. So they replaced the inflatables, but they put air tags in them.
Oh, okay.
And so when the thieves came back and stole their inflatables again, they tracked all the inflatables to the thief's house and then took them back.
See, that's kind of cool. I do like that.
I
That's
do
a good
too.
idea if you have something valuable that is out there.
If you have something valuable in your yard and people are trying to take it, put an air tag on it.
Yeah.
It's smart.
Somebody had texted and said, yeah, they're basically tracking everything, no matter what you're doing, no matter what you're on. They said, I got an iPhone, I'm on YouTube, listening to a song by an older artist, and I go to Google and there's information about that same artist right there on Google. No coincidence. And it's a fun challenge to try, because this happened the other day. We were out to brunch with just some random people, and what a random thing to bring up. Somebody mentioned the Galapagos Islands. And by the time we got home, so my wife's like, oh, it'd be kind of cool. Where are the Galapagos Islands? I'd like to go there. She had ads to go to the Galapagos. I mean, that's just so random that clearly they're listening in on my wife's phone, and it detected Galapagos Islands, and there were ads to go to the Galapagos Islands.
When are we going to the Galapagos?
Galapagos.
I got to figure out how to say it first,
Right.
and then I can go.
Right. It's not easy. But yeah, that's just to the point how much they are tracking you. And I know a lot of people don't like it. In fact, I had seen that for the first Christmas in years, sales of the smart speakers were either flat or down. And they cited the number one reason is because people are concerned about privacy. And I was talking to somebody else that listened in on their smart speaker and caught their living girlfriend cheating on them that way.
There's some really creepy stories, too, people hacking into them. I don't know if you saw the one where the little girl is in her room and the guy hacks in and goes, hey, why don't you mess up your room right now? He's watching her. He hacks into their system, tells her to do all this stuff. People are hacking into those things pretty easily.
Yeah, that's just it. And so you're getting all these messages and you got a kid around, and it could be a creepy old dude like that, or it could be Alexa herself telling your kid to do awful stuff.
I want you to juggle fire.
I mean, come on.
Juggle fire.
There was one a teenage girl on the couch, and all of a sudden you hear this guy going, hey, I know that show. What are you watching there? Oh, I know that show. She's like, what the hell is that? You just hear this voice in the kitchen.
Right.
Creepy.
It is some creepy stuff. So I don't know. Has anybody had any issues with that happen? Have you been freaked out by technology and somebody using it in a nefarious manner? You can let us know. 877-979-WRMF. Did you follow any of the Ghislaine Maxwell?
I did.
Verdict, Virginia?
Yes, I was very interested to see what would happen with her because, is she going to get away with it or not? It doesn't look like it.
I got to get your thoughts on that. And does it mean that some other big names are going to start coming forward? I'll let you know coming up.
More KVJ next on 97.9 WRMF.
Hi, I'm attorney Robert Rubenstein, and this is Rubenstein's Rules for Personal Injury. Rule number 5, do not ignore your injuries. Right after an accident, most people don't realize how bad their injuries are. Injuries can get worse over time. Early medical treatment is crucial. Beware of clinics that treat only your neck and back. What about your knees, shoulders, head, and other injuries? Come see us. We'll talk about all your injuries and get you the compensation you deserve. Call Rubenstein Law at 1-800-FL-LEGAL. Offices in Palm Beach and throughout Florida.
Kick off the new year with Xfinity and get fast, reliable internet for $20 a month for 12 months with a 1-year contract. And score 12 times the speed for the same internet price when you add Xfinity Mobile. That's more speed, and you'll save hundreds over AT&T. That's incredible speed at an amazing value, so you can keep new resolutions going strong. Plus, ask how to get $300 back and a 5G phone on us during the Xfinity Hello 2022 sales event. Don't wait. Go to Xfinity.com/sale, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today. Requires paperless billing and autopay with stored bank account. Ends 1/10/22. Restrictions apply. New Connect Internet 50 megabits per second customers only. Equipment taxes and fees extra and subject to change. After term, regular rates apply. Compares monthly service charge for Xfinity 600 megabits per second to AT&T 500 megabits per second each with one unlimited mobile line for a year as of 10/6/21. Reduced speeds after 20 gigabytes of mobile usage.
Hey, if you're starting out the new year and you're thinking about trying to lose weight or getting in shape, and you're just like, it's not really my thing. I hate working out. There is one thing you can do that doesn't even really necessarily require working out that's going to be better for your physique and for how you look and how you feel in 2022. An easy resolution to do is hormone replacement therapy. As you get older, as the years go by, you lose those hormones that gave you energy and a better physique in your teens and 20s. Remember when you used to be able to eat stuff and not worry about it showing up on your body? That was the hormones helping you out. But as you lose them as you age, you start to put on the pounds. In fact, at the age of 25, every single year, guys on average are going to lose 1 pound of lean muscle, and they will replace that with 1 pound of fat. Years gone by, 10, 15, 20, you look a lot different. If you do the hormone replacement therapy and get the hormones back, you'll be able to keep the lean muscle, maintain the physique, better metabolism, and better energy. And I do mine at Wellington Anti-Aging. Find them online today at wellingtonantiaging.com.
The Palm Beach County Housing Authority was established in 1969. We're reestablished today to serve you better. We are ready to work with landlords, tenants, and the public and give exceptional customer service, new innovative changes, and continued support for low-income tenants. Hey, we've made our mistakes, but we're not who we used to be and are working hard to be who you need us to be. It's a new year, new day, and new way at PBCHA. Here for you and getting better every day.
You know your closet well, but what does it sound like? Yes, your closet. Does it whisper your taste? Does it scream your taste? The new Stitch Fix Freestyle, your personalized store, gets to know your unique style and fit. Its selection transforms to show you only the looks and trends you'll love. With a store that evolves alongside your taste, your closet will scream, "So you," without actually screaming. Introducing Stitch Fix Freestyle for women and men, your personalized store. We're so you.
After her busy day, Lisa unwinds with a Vicks Vapor Bath. Lisa's husband relaxes at the end of his day with a Vicks Vapor Shower. Lisa and Steve both lose themselves in the soothing Vicks Vapors and forget about the stresses of the day. They also forget about making dinner. Looks like a frozen pizza night. Enjoy a soothing Vicks Vapo moment wherever you choose. Look for Vicks Vapo Bath and Vicks Vapo Shower in a store near you.
Call me, Mark Anajar, at the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733 for a free consultation. And take back control of your life. Office in West Palm Beach.
Music this hour. Sponsored by COVIDclinic.org. COVID cases are on the rise with new variants. Make sure you are doing your part to reduce the spread with testing options at no cost to the patient. Getting tested is easy at COVID Clinic. Get professional and reliable testing at a location near you. Go to COVIDclinic.org to book an appointment.
More KVJ Show now on 97.9 WRMF.
Well, while we were gone, they came down with the verdict for Ghislaine Maxwell, tied into Palm Beach and her recruiting girls in this area for Jeffrey Epstein. Now, it looks like she is facing 40 years in prison, guilty on all but one of the charges. So it's going to be interesting to see what winds up happening. They are going to be appealing, so we're going to be dragging this through. But could this finally mean that we will get some bigger names? Now, her brother's maintaining that no plea bargain offers were made or received. So I guess that is trying to tell you that Ghislaine Maxwell's not going to be trading names for the prospect of a lighter sentence.
If she does, she'll end up like Jeffrey.
That might be it.
She probably saw what happened to him and went, oh, yeah, he was about to name names, and he died by suicide, and his jail cell.
To me, I always find it fascinating, these stories that come out between Christmas and New Year, because they typically want things to happen and they dump or do things at that time knowing that we're all preoccupied with families and the holidays and we don't pay that much attention. And there were a couple of stories that, oddly enough, go figure, around this great conspiracy of Ghislaine Maxwell and Jeffrey Epstein, and they came out between Christmas and New Year's. One, did you see the two guards that were watching Jeffrey Epstein? They've dropped all charges against them because they were looking at, okay, how did that happen? You're both taking a nap at the same time, and the cameras didn't work, and the guy supposedly hung himself in that time without any real way to hang himself. So that kind of resolved itself. And Prince Andrew, apparently a court came down and said, you are not allowed to use a loophole because the one girl from Royal Palm that now lives in Australia.
Virginia.
Yeah, they were trying to say that she couldn't bring a suit because she was outside.
She's in Australia where she currently lives with her new man and her kids and all that. But they were trying to say because she doesn't live in the U.S., she can't sue him in the U.S. And the judge said, no, she can.
Yeah, so all that happened. So there was a lot of that conspiracy stuff that happened just in the 2 weeks that we were gone. So I don't know what it means. I don't know if we're going to see more. But out of some of the testimony that we'd had, remember there was that one person who testified about a couple really important people that were on that plane, a couple former presidents from each party.
The list is extensive. It doesn't matter if you're a Republican or a Democrat. You got some guys on the list.
Yeah.
And I think politics aside, you have dirty, disgusting people in both parties.
Wait a minute. Politicians are dirty?
I'm telling you. You got dirt bags amongst you, all of you.
So it'll be interesting. I was really hoping that this is just the opening to find out the lengths of power and how far it goes and get actual names and have some other people on trial other than Ghislaine Maxwell. Unfortunately, I don't know that that's going to happen. I hope it does. I hope and pray it does.
Well, it looks like Virginia's lawyers have requested extensive papers and evidence be turned over by whoever the attorneys are that are handling Prince Andrew. I don't know if they're going to do that, but they want to see all the documents.
Well, the royal family's doing everything they can to try to keep Prince Andrew out of this. And I saw this year, it is going to be the 70th anniversary the Queen of England has sat on the throne. No one has ever made it that long on the throne. So they have got a big year in England planning out all these festivities, the pomp and circumstance. And so if you got the stank of what your son did...
They got to be like, really, Andrew? Really?
Yeah, so I'm sure the crown is hoping that they can get this thing silenced and it doesn't happen this year and ruins the Queen's big 70th anniversary on the throne. So we'll
sorry, Queen.
Happens. Yeah.
If he's been bad, he needs to be punished. Y'all need to stop covering for him.
Yep. Coming up here in a couple more minutes, we've got a government conspiracy as well that's keeping a member of the KVJ show down. They want to change their name, and apparently the government is not helping out Virginia.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, there's a major roadblock.
Yeah.
Major roadblock.
We'll find out exactly what is going on here and who is standing in the way. Why won't the government allow this to happen? We'll get to that in just a couple of minutes. Got a song poll going on right now. What song do you want to hear next here on the KVJ show? We got three options for you. You got Dua Lipa's Levitating. You got the Backstreet Boys, Larger Than Life. And you've got Avicii's Wake Me Up. Virginia, which one do you think is right now leading?
I'm so captivated by that Dua Lipa.
Oh, I love you some Dua Lipa,
I do. I think she is so adorable, talented, beautiful. She's the total package.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. She was posting a lot of stuff up during the break, too. She likes to enjoy cold nights in bikinis outside. I don't know why.
If I looked like that, too, I'd constantly wear a bikini.
You wear a bikini all the time.
I'd be in one right now at work.
Okay. Well, Dua Lipa is not in first place. In fact, she's in last right now. The song that people have voted on to hear right now on the KVJ show, Backstreet Boys, Larger Than Life. Getting 48% of the vote. You want to watch us? Go to YouTube. Look for us on Kvj TV.
when I see your body sway. Come on. Wishing I could thank you in a different way. Come on. Cause all of your time spent keeps us alive. All you people, can't you see how your love's affecting our reality? Every time we're down, you can make it right, and that makes you larger than life. Larger than That's right. All of your time spent keeps us Can't you see how your love's affecting our reality? Every time we're down, you can make it right, and that makes you larger than life. Every time we're down, you can make it right. That's what makes you larger than life.
Oh, we've got our own government conspiracy that is going on here. The government is trying to keep Jaybird from changing his name. Why are they doing this? And what do you want to change your name to, Jaybird?
Well, I've been desperately trying to change my name to Jason Pizza Pennington. We've been talking about this for years now,
Yeah,
at least
yeah.
for 2 years.
Right.
But I have this major IRS issue where they don't acknowledge that I exist, pretty much. So, good news update. I think I even told you guys I finally talked to the IRS.
Okay.
They go, yep, you're getting all your money. They had 4 checks they were sending me.
4?
Yes, from all, yeah. So I get the first check. Woohoo, this is good. Followed up immediately by another letter saying I don't exist anymore. I have to, the same crap.
crazy.
So now
But they gave you the first check.
Gave me the first check, and now they're saying I don't exist. I can't change my name to Pizza Pennington until I get all of this resolved. If they're not giving my money now, you think they're going to give it to me with Jason Pizza Pennington?
No, it's going to be a disaster.
But other people, when I talk about this issue, there's some other people going through this too, and they're going through the same crap. For whatever reason, they're having a tough time with the IRS. Even after you've been verified, the guy goes, "Oh yeah, you're all taken care of. Everything's going to be fine." Sent me that. And this is not a replay. This is a ongoing problem. But I can't change my name to Pizza until they clear this up for me.
Don't let it be the other way with the IRS. Like, I owe them $1,700. They are on me like flies on poo trying to get their $1,700, which I haven't paid yet.
Yeah.
But Susanna says get a lawyer, and I understand that thought process. But now I gotta get a lawyer, and that's not gonna.
That's not gonna be cheap.
Well, then all the tax money I'm gonna have to give to the lawyer.
Right.
In your face, IRS. I showed you.
I paid a lawyer.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's insane. This is gonna be a big pizza year for me. 2022 is going to be the year of pizza.
I can't believe they sent you one check and then they changed their mind and decided they didn't know who you were again.
Well, we're going to be right back to 4 more checks because we get our tax returns in a week or two. It's been really weird, man. And I talked to a head dude at the IRS.
Wow.
Did I say something on the air to piss them off?
I did.
There's so many people that could hate us.
I talk a gang of crap about the IRS.
Oh, I probably say something all emotional. Oh, damn the IRS. I pissed them off.
We made the list.
I made the list, I think.
So the IRS is involved with the legal name business.
Well, if I go and change my name legally to Pizza Pennington, I'll never.
Then Jason Lee Pennington won't get his money because that won't be him anymore.
And then it kind of backs their theory up. We're like, we knew, bitch, you ain't real.
We knew you're not real.
Jason Pizza
We told
Pennington.
you didn't exist.
Yeah.
What a bizarre problem.
That is bizarre.
It is. Wow.
I'm rubbing off on Sweet Denny's. Denny's got weird problems in his life now. Sorry, Denny's.
Got to be so happy, though. You're not the only one.
Misery does love
It is a good thing, right? Yeah.
The KVJ Show will be right back. 97.9 WRMF.
If you're tired of spending the years with bad internet, say hello to Xfinity. For only $20 a month, you can get a deal for 12 months and a 1-year contract with Xfinity and change the game completely. We're talking about getting 12 times the speed for the same internet price when you add in Xfinity Mobile too. So get rid of bad internet and bad mobile service by just going with Xfinity. It's incredible speed at an amazing value, so you can keep all these New Year's resolutions going strong. Plus, you can ask how you can get $300 back and a 5G phone on Xfinity when you go in and check about Xfinity Mobile during the Xfinity Hello 2022 sales event. Just go to xfinity.com/sale. You can go 1-800-XFINITY or visit a store today. Requires paperless billing and auto pay with stored bank account. Ends 1/10/22. Restrictions apply. New Connect Internet 50 megabits per second customers only. Equipment taxes and fees extra and subject to change. After term, regular rates apply. Compares Xfinity's Connect Internet and Superfast Internet with mobile discount.
It's Plato's Closet's clearance season. Save big during our huge clearance sale going on now. At Plato's Closet, your favorite brands and styles are always so affordable. But right now, this season's clearance item prices are out of this world. Take advantage of amazing savings and shop our giant selection of gently used tees, jeans, hoodies, shoes, and more. Save on this season's trendiest looks at Plato's Closet's clearance sale. Plato's Closet, Wellington, Palm Beach Gardens, Boynton Beach, Jensen Beach, and Boca Raton.
Now through January 6th, join a clean and spacious Planet Fitness for zero enrollment and only $10 a month. With tons of equipment and free fitness training, it's the perfect place for everybody to work out.
Even me, mister. I'm so stressed I grind my teeth more than most people grind coffee.
Especially you. Give your anxiety-cleansed jaw a rest.
My molars will be so happy.
Start feeling fit-tacular today. Join in club or at planetfitness.com. Zero enrollment, $10 a month. Cancel anytime. Deal ends January 6th. See club for details.
I'm J-Rock Jared Blakely, and I want to get you money for your car accident injury. Here are some tips that will help to ensure you have the strongest possible case when you're hurt in a car accident. 1. Always get a police report. 2. See a doctor and document your injuries as soon as possible. 3. Do not speak to any insurance company without first consulting a lawyer. Call Blakely Law Firm at 1-800-602-5000 for a free consultation today. That's 1-800-602-5000. Offices Palm Beach, Dade, and Broward.
New windows and doors, man, what a difference they've made in my home. I love the way the windows and doors that I've replaced with B&T windows and doors look, and I despise the windows that I have yet to replace. I've got phase 3 still to do, and man, what a difference it makes. The rooms that the new windows are in are so quiet and it looks good. It makes your home safer. It really is such an upgrade for your home. Go online and do this for yourself today. You know, at B&T, they only use custom PGT windows and doors, and PGT just makes the best selling window and door. So you've got the best team with B&T, and then you've got the best product with PGT. I'm so jealous of you. Completely fortified over there, Kevin.
Yeah, you can really see the difference. My new front door and side door, they look amazing, and the house is quieter, so you know that you are safe and secure when the storms start firing back up later this year.
Do this for yourself. Go online, bntwindowsanddoors.com.
Open enrollment is here, and this year there are new plans for less with Florida Blue. You could qualify for a plan with a $0 payment. You'll also get $0 virtual visits and nearby doctors with extended weekend and evening hours. What else can health insurance do? Find out by calling a Florida Blue exclusive agent at 800-296-0602 or learn more at floridablue.com. Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Florida Inc. DBA Florida Blue. Policies have limitations and exclusions. The amount of benefits provided depends on the plan selected, and the premium may vary with the amount of benefits selected.
Quitting nicotine isn't easy, which is why Tobacco-Free Florida offers free tools and services like free 2-week starter kits of quit aids. We're also trying out music to help motivate smokers to quit.
Not another cigarette would be late. Now there's someone living tobacco-free. It's you.
Wow. Okay. Maybe we'll just stick to the ways we know work. Visit tobaccofreeflorida.com or call 1-877-YOU-CAN-NOW for free nicotine patches.
Have you been trying to get pregnant without success? If so, you're not alone. Approximately 1 in 8 couples have difficulty getting pregnant. It may be time to speak to the fertility specialists at IVF Florida Reproductive Associates, now offering telemedicine consultations. As a woman ages beyond 35, her chances of getting pregnant start to decline rapidly, so time is of the essence. Call 954-247-6200 today. Schedule your telemedicine consultation with one of the IVF Florida fertility experts, or visit IVFFlorida.com. IVF Florida physicians, consistently recognized as top doctors and named to the U.S. News and World Report list of top U.S. reproductive endocrinologists, have been helping couples realize their dreams of parenthood since 1986. IVF Florida provides comprehensive and personalized fertility services. Start on your path to parenthood from home with a telemedicine consultation with one of their fertility experts. Call 954-247-6200 or log on to IVFFlorida.com to schedule today.
Hi, I'm Sloan Smith from All Year Cooling. All Year Cooling has been keeping families in South Florida cool since 1973. We offer same-day service and installation 7 days a week. Getting a new air conditioner doesn't have to break the bank. Ask us about our special financing with no money down. Get a free in-home evaluation to lower your energy bill and stay cool. Call us today for a free estimate. 866-219-9390. That's 866-219-9390.
Wondering if you have the flu or COVID-19? Walk in to MD Now and Know Now. The physician-led teams can diagnose and treat illnesses in their state-of-the-art clinics. For superior health care right now, visit mdnow.com.
I'm attorney Steve Simon. At Rosenthal, Levy, Simon & Sosa, we've been fighting for the injured for over 35 years. If you've been in a car accident, had a slip and fall, or been injured at work, we will fight to help you. Offices in West Palm Beach and Port St. Lucie. Open 7 days a week. Visit rosenthallevy.com.
It's more of the KVJ Show right now on 97.9 WRMF.
Well, here we are trying to get back into the groove. Things still a little bit out of whack. Been off for a little while here, trying to get through Christmas and the holidays. Palm Beach County, the kids are not back in school yet. I think like Broward and Martin, I think they already are. So it's like
So
it's
confusing.
so confusing. What the heck is going on here? Can't tell what the heck is happening. So if you're struggling through your Monday, you're not alone. There's a website called FML where people post up stuff that is not going right in their life. And then people get to kind of vote like whether or not you deserved it or they've got sympathy for you. How bad do they feel for you? So you can, maybe some people be like, oh man, that's too bad. I hate to hear that. Plus you can go up there and just read a bunch of stuff too and find out all the things that other people are going through. One person had posted up on the FML site, they said, last week a woman started giving me grief because we didn't have any after Christmas sales. As I explained to her that dollar stores don't usually have sales, she tried to hit me.
Damn.
It ended up by her getting dragged out of the store.
You can't go any cheaper than it's $1. What more do you want, woman?
Our places, you go to the dollar store, they say it's a dollar store and they sell things for $5.99, so people get all weird about that, Virginia.
You're right.
Is it typical of dollar stores to ever have discounts?
It depends on where you go. So if you go to like a mom and pop dollar store, maybe they would. Dollar Tree, where everything really is $1,
right,
does not.
I wouldn't think so.
Everything's a damn dollar.
Right. Dollar Tree, you're absolutely certain everything in there is $1.
Some things are 2 for $1.
So you're sticking on this, you're dying on this Dollar Hill.
Yeah, I love Dollar Tree.
All right, I gotta explore that more often then.
Yeah,
that
should.
That sounds fun.
Get in
I
it.
want to go in there, and if there's anything over $1.
There's some stuff in there that you can get to for $1, and
Okay.
there's a lot of stuff that's $1.
Okay.
Most everything, I believe.
Somebody posted up on the FML site. Today, I managed to punch a customer's child as he walked around the corner just as I was enthusiastically pointing his mother in the direction of what she was looking for.
Oh.
It's over. You did that one time to a Disney star, Jaybird.
I
Just
did.
enthusiastically punched him right in the face.
I talk with my hands.
Yes.
Was the kid okay?
The kid was stunned.
He was all right.
He was okay, but he was stunned.
But you noticed his career went downhill after that moment.
It did.
Yeah.
You punched the success right out of
Yeah,
him.
it did. Somebody else at the FML site said, today, after a kidless romantic dinner, complete with fancy wine and a back rub, my husband decided that internet researching flat earth theory was more interesting than sex. FML.
Yeah, it's time to get divorced.
Yeah, you put on all this work. I mean, you can
It's
see where
over.
things are going. You got the wine, you got the back rub, and then he goes off to do Google searches of flat earth theory.
And she wanted it.
Right.
The scary thing is that flat Earth. That there's a lot of people that believe that.
I know.
More than you think.
Yeah. Well, this one said, today somebody hacked my Facebook and is posting countless pictures of my poop saying it's mine. I'm beyond embarrassed. That's
illegal. That's illegal.
That's such a bizarre way to try to get it. I mean, that's
There will
that's
be people.
terrible.
There will be people in your circle though that don't think you got hacked, and they think you're just sharing pictures of your turds.
But how do you tell your friends, like, that's not my poop? Be like,
You can never prove it's not your poo.
it's so weird that you would bring that up. Be like, what?
That's amazing.
Somebody's doing what? Somebody else posted up on the FML site. They said, today my daughter tried to argue with me that Scandinavia isn't a real place, and she's 17. Okay. Yeah, she might need to do geography.
Yeah.
Somebody else said, today the stranger I sat next to on a plane was a better father to my son in 3 hours than my worthless boyfriend has been in 5 years.
Damn.
Oh.
It's time to reevaluate.
Do you think that happens, though, a lot with single moms? If you're dating somebody where some guy might be cool to your kid and better with them, and you're like, yeah, you know what? I got to rethink my boyfriend.
You should. But
Yeah.
that is a sign from above. That person sitting next to you on the plane was put there for a reason, to make you reevaluate your relationship with this man. You don't need to be with some man that treats your child poorly.
Yeah.
Kick him to the curb.
Okay. Interesting thought there. Somebody said that in a drunken state last night, I decided that it would be a good idea to shave with a pizza cutter. FML.
Pizza cutter? How would you do that?
It would be tough. It'd be tough.
It wouldn't go well. Yeah, you ever seen that? I think you'd probably try to use it as a straight blade, but yeah, it's just going to jack up your face.
Things that aren't razors usually don't go well when you try to shave.
No, don't do that. But you can use different things for shaving cream, like peanut butter.
Yeah, you can. You can use things. It's kind of a fun game to play. We should play tomorrow.
Okay.
Shaving with weird items.
Motor oil.
I can get it done.
I think you could get butter.
I can get that done. Oh, yeah. For shaving a beard, I can get that done.
Honey.
That would be tough, but I can get it done.
No, you could not. You could not shave with honey.
I think I could.
No way.
Yeah, you get it wet. You get it wet, make it a little bit looser.
There will be blood.
You can't shave with honey, Virginia, can you?
I
I'm not
don't
crazy on
think
this.
you can.
I'll shave
That's
a-
too sticky.
I'll shave a leg tomorrow with honey.
Bring it, honey. There's
a patch of my
Whose
leg.
leg?
My leg. A patch. I got hair on my legs.
There will be blood. You're going to bleed a lot.
Nah, it'd be
Yeah.
smooth like a butt.
There's no way. All right, Jaybird, tomorrow, can you shave with honey? Any other ideas on what he should shave with? Let us know.
I have a bunch of razors because I had to buy a 12-pack. So if you want me to bring them in tomorrow, I
Bring
will.
them on in. Bring all your weird lubes too. Bring your lubes and razors.
Somebody else said, today I bought my nephew some giant green Incredible Hulk fists for his birthday. He thanked me by Hulk smashing me in the nuts. FML.
Super fist.
Yeah.
We've seen that. That's an awesome fist.
I found that. I actually have that at my house right now. It was part of our costume closet. I think it's cool.
It is very cool.
Mm-hmm. Today I told my boyfriend that I gained a few pounds and I thought I looked fat. He replied that I looked the same and that I shouldn't worry because he likes fat girls. I never thought I was fat before this. FML. Some guys don't know how to handle that fat comment. You may have one of those guys that may not say something right.
He said he likes girls that are fat.
Also, though, when you ask somebody if you look fat, just be prepared. Not everyone's going to be cool, and they may be honest with you.
Yeah. Today, my dentist said I have a good tongue. That's the best compliment I've gotten in months. Oh, man.
Oh,
It's a good compliment, though.
Hey,
You've got a good, healthy-looking tongue.
What makes a good tongue?
I think color.
Okay.
I think moistness. You don't want a dry, white tongue. You want it to be supple and pink and moist.
Well, if your tongue's dry, it also means you're dehydrated, which you got to get more water in you.
Okay, so you can't. You can have a good tongue and a bad tongue.
Well, my dentist told me, because I'm like a spitting cobra. I'm very moist.
Yeah.
But he said it's a great thing compared to the alternative. You don't want to be too dry.
You don't want dry mouth.
No.
Okay. Fascinating stuff. I'm learning. You can go in there and learn some stuff.
I don't know if there's anything in the world that's ever better when it's too dry. When do you ever want something too dry? I guess your clothes. That was a stupid comment. Never mind. All right, I'm out.
And just like that.
I can think lots of things that are better dry.
That's a dumb comment.
Well, he's got another one on the way, too. Jaybird's thought for the day. If you like that, let's hear what he's got next.
You gotta go and get angry at all of my honesty. You know I try, but I don't do too well with apologies. I hope I don't run out of time, cause someone call a referee. Cause I just need one more shot, have forgiveness. I know you know that I made those mistakes maybe once or twice. And by once or twice, I mean maybe a couple of 100 times. So let me redeem on myself tonight. Cause I just need one more shot, second chances. Yeah. Is it too late now to say sorry? Cause I'm missing more than just your body. Oh, is it too late now to say sorry? Yeah, I know that I let you down. Is it too late to say sorry now? Take every single piece of the blame if you want me to. But you know that there is no innocent one in this game for two. But I go, and then you go out and spill the truth. But can we both say the words and forget this? Yeah. Is it too late now to say sorry? Cause I'm missing more than just your body. Oh, is it too late now to say sorry? Yeah, I know that I let you down. Is it too late to say I'm sorry now? I'm not just trying to get you back on me. Cause I'm missing more than just your body. Is it too late now to say sorry? Yeah, I know that I let you down. Is it too late to say I'm sorry now?
To reconnect with everybody on the KVJ After the Show podcast. You get recaps of what we did during our break. Got a lot of your emails going to be coming up as well. You can watch that live on KVJ TV. It is on our YouTube channel. Just go to KVJ Show and see it there or get it on demand anytime you want. It's also on the WRMF app. And you might want to start listening to that app in the month of January because it can mean some cold hard cash. For our Happy New Year we got going on, if you download it and listen for 22 hours this month, you can win $1,000. Just like that. All right, Bird. This is a big one here.
First one of the year.
Yep. First thought of the day of the brand new year.
Right on the tails of saying something stupid. Let's hope he doesn't blow it.
Yeah.
I'm second guessing everything right now.
Everything's better wet.
Time. We've talked about time a bit today, yes?
Yes.
A bit.
Lost time is never found again. Think about that. It's deeper than it appears. Lost time.
Deep and shallow.
Never found again.
Okay. There you go. Setting the tone for 2022.
The KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.